What's up, Notjust developers? Welcome back to the day 3 of our 5 days Uber challenge. And today we have something exciting because we are starting a new application in our whole Uber series. So if you're new here, in this challenge, we are building the whole Uber applications. And we're not going to build just one, not two, but 3 applications, starting with the user side application, then the driver side application, which we're going to start today, and finally the restaurants dashboards from where they can manage their dishes and orders. So everything that we're doing here in this channel is using React Native. Okay, the dashboard is going to use React.js and also AWS Amplify. So this is a perfect opportunity for you to improve these skills and level up your skills as a mobile developer using React Native and AWS Amplify on the backend. The plan for this challenge is the following. So we are already in day 3. So in day 1, we build the user side application with React Native. It was a great stream. Like, we had a lot of screens there, and it's by far one of the most complex projects with the most features implemented there. So definitely check that out from the beginning. And then we get into the day 2. There we implemented the backend for our user application. We started by setting up our Amplify project, then we integrated authentication, and after that we designed the whole database model that includes quite a lot of tables there, just in order to manage all the data that we have in these applications. Yes, we did everything yesterday in day 2. Again, it was a very amazing stream with a lot of value that you can learn there. And we're getting in that today's build, and today we're moving to a new application in the Uber side series of application. And today we're going to start working on the driver side application. Here we're going to work a lot with maps, we're going to work a lot with directions, bottom sheet navigator, and other important stuff that is going to be awesome. So in day 4, that's going to be tomorrow, we're going to implement the backend for our driver application, and also we're going to implement the real-time synchronization between the driver and the user. We're going to send some real-time data there in order for the user to always know the live location of the driver. That's exciting. And lastly, we're going to do the restaurants dashboard in day 5 with React.js and AWS Amplify, from where the restaurants will be able to manage their orders, their menu, and other information like direction, address, and so on. So in order to follow along, which I'm going to repeat myself, but I will always encourage you to do, because that's how you actually learn. You will need a couple of things. You will need the asset bundle that you can download at assets.notjust.dev/Uber Eats, and there you'll find the PDF presentations of all the days. You'll find pre-made components that we are providing you in some cases, and as well the source code for both day 1 and day 2. So if you had some issues in the previous days and want to start from the same place as we are starting today in this live stream, I recommend you to get the source code from the day 2 that you can find in this asset bundle and start from there. But again, we're taking it step by step, and I'm pretty sure you can do it yourself, and you're going to feel much better that you accomplished everything that we're doing here without like getting the code and doing it yourself. All right. So I think we can get started. We can start our day 3. And for everyone who is new here, hello, my name is Vadim, and welcome to this channel. On this channel, my goal is to share with you my knowledge and my experience that I've got in my career as a software engineer, working at multiple companies and also at big corporations like Amazon, and also founding multiple startups and building them from ground until delivering them to users. So at the moment, like, this is my full-time job, sharing this with you on YouTube. So if you find this valuable, please consider subscribing to the channel, because that's going to help us a lot. And with that being said, I would like to introduce someone else that you might most probably know. So Lucas is here to
Hello,
help us
guys.
with this application. Hi, Lucas.
Hello, guys. Yeah,
How are you
I
today?
am ready to help you. We thought that it makes sense to give Vadim a little break after 2 days of heavy coding. So, more than 10 hours of coding, I should say. So, I'll take over today to give Vadim a break. And yeah, and you'll see Vadim coding tomorrow again.
All right, so that's exciting. Yeah, I think we can get started. Let's see
Yep.
where are people joining us today from and who is here from the previous days and how is your progress in general. Let us know in the comments because that's valuable for us to understand like if you're actually following along, if you have any issues, or if everything goes smoothly and you can build everything.
Yep.
I understand that it might be a lot. That's why it's a challenge. It's quite challenging to build this application in such a short amount of time. But again, like take it easy on yourself. Like if you need more time, rewatch the streams because they are posted on the channel for the next period. I'm not sure how long they will stay on the channel, but yeah, like for now they are there. You can rewatch them, follow it on your own pace, and hopefully manage to implement all these applications and have this application ready that you can actually put it in your portfolio and it's gonna look very good because it's quite a complex application. All right, so
I already
we,
see a few familiar faces. Rogelio, I'm Mythic, also Select. So that's
oh,
nice
we
to
have
see
someone
them
from
again.
Romania. Hello, Victor. I'm actually originally from Moldova. Nigeria, Kansas, USA. Marco is saying that he doesn't have any issues. Everything you're doing is great. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Okay. Lucas, I'm finishing up with
Whoa!
a crypto tracker. I just want to say I learned so much and I'll be applying jobs next week. That's amazing.
I read this one. Yes. Yeah, good job. I'm so happy
Yeah,
for you.
I'm also so happy that yeah, like people find these tutorials valuable and
Yeah.
we are going to apply for jobs next week. Amazing. Okay, so I think we can get started.
Yep.
What do we have to do first, Lucas?
So first things first, we'll have to initialize our new project because it's, Vadim said this is going to be our new project. So let's just do that. And you can follow these steps or just follow me along right now. So let me share the screen. Okay, and I think maybe this one will be better. So open your terminal and simply type Expo init and the name. For us, it's going to be Uber Eats Courier. That's I think good. No,
Yep.
let's click enter and
Would you
let
like
me.
to update the expo before moving on?
It might take quite a while, I think.
What's the difference between? Let's try. Let's try. I'm not sure. Like I'm afraid not to get into some troubles and then like regretting that we didn't do it from the beginning.
Okay, maybe let's minimize this one a little bit because it's even hard to track for myself.
The command is there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. npm install
This one.
minus g. Yeah. By the way, when we initialize first the user application, we created it inside a separate folder, and this driver application will create side by side to the user application. So that's also the way I structure my GitHub repository, where we will have one GitHub repository, and inside that GitHub repository, we have two, and then we're going to have three projects, like one for the user side, which is a complete separate folder only for the user side application. The other project is going to be the driver side, the courier, and lastly, the dashboard. So I recommend doing
Yeah.
the same for you to have all these projects into the same repository and in the same folder. It's going to be easier for you to track instead of like three completely separate folders and repositories.
Yep.
Hello, John. Привет.
So let's clear and do Expo init again. You see, I still get
Right.
this. And it was happening to me before as well.
Okay, probably it's coming from somewhere else, like different installation path.
Yeah, I think so as well. So let's
Okay,
continue.
let's
I
hope.
don't think there should be any problems.
Okay.
I'm working with this version like for quite a while. So let's create a blank template because, yeah, as we talked, it's probably the best one for beginners. And yeah, there's not much stuff that might confuse you or yeah be something. No need to explain much as well.
Someone is asking
Okay.
us, что сегодня будем пилить? Which means, what are we going to do today? Basically, today we are in the third day of our Uber Eats challenge. In the first 2 days, we have finished the user side application, and today we're gonna start a new application, the courier application, from where, like couriers will be able to see a list of orders. They will be able to decide and pick a order, and after that, they will be shown like a map with directions to the restaurant. And from the restaurants then to the user with all the states implemented there, like picking up the order, delivering it, and so on. So that's the plan for today.
Yeah. So after initializing, open up your project in your preferred code editor. I'm using VS Code. So yeah, here I opened the project, open the terminal, and we can start the server.
Hello, Miguel.
After starting the server, click Run iOS Simulator in order to open our iOS simulator. And everything. Okay, we can close the terminal now. And let's wait now.
Some questions. Do I have some time to address some
Yes,
questions?
yes, yes.
Yeah, there are some questions about Amplify. For example, do you recommend only AWS Amplify to use with React Native? It's better than Firebase for complex mobile applications. Thanks. Um, Look, like I will be biased towards Amplify because I've been using it so much and I see the value and the power of it. But I don't say that Firebase cannot give you the same functionalities and abilities as Amplify. So if you know Firebase, like that's fine, like continue using it. Have a look at Amplify and decide for yourself which one you like better. Firebase, yes, it's a bit more beginner friendly, but at the same time, AWS Amplify gives you much more possibilities. And as you say, for more complex mobile application, objectively thinking, like I think Amplify is better than Firebase in that case. But for smaller application, I think you are good with both. So I'm not gonna hate on anything. Today, Lucas developer. Yes, today Lucas developer. Lucas developer every day. And someone else. Just 1 second. Someone else asked me if we can set the Amplify backend on a separate folder outside the React Native folder. We don't have to do that because we will connect to the same backend both from our user side application on one side and to the same backend we're going to connect to the driver side application. So it's shown here, as you can see, all of this application will connect to the same backend. So in that case, like you don't need to do that. You don't need to separate anything. So we're gonna cover that tomorrow, by the way. Now let's get back to Lucas. Give him some time.
So finally, we have our app open. And in order to check if everything is working correctly, let's of course write hello world. And yeah, everything is working correctly. So right now, let's open real quick a presentation. Okay.
You cannot
I
move it?
think. Yeah, I can. So here's the presentation. Let me go to, yes. So the first thing that we will start working on is going to be a order item, simple order item. And we're going to start doing it in our app.js folder. Later on, we'll export it. But yeah, let's simply start by, also, we need to download the from assets the dummy data, and I will need that here as well. So let me grab it. So that's what I forgot to do. Download the dummy data.
The dummy
Can
data.
you?
Let me see. I think I will be able to send it to you real quick.
Yeah, that would be good.
Let's go. So in the bundle data for the orders.
Yeah, is it possible to send it in private chat, or should I open WhatsApp?
Most probably, I'm not gonna be able to do it in private chat, but I'm
Try
gonna
it.
send it. Let's see. Come on. No, no, no. I'm not gonna be able. Sorry, I'm on a
Okay.
different PC.
Okay. Then I'm going to open real quick this one. This one. Okay. And here it is. And you guys can download it. Probably Vadim can tell you more where to download it.
Yeah. So you can download the asset bundle, as I said in the beginning, at assets.notjust.dev/Uber Eats, and in that dummy data, in that asset bundle, there is a folder for dummy data. So we're gonna take the file orders.json from there. Did you already import it? Did you
Yes.
already copy? So Lucas put
Yeah.
it where?
In
In the
assets
assets
data.
folder, data orders. And this is going to be the orders, the data about the orders that we're going to work today with. Double dots. Or,
No, one dot. I mean in app.js.
but why current directory?
Oh, yeah. You mean like
Yeah,
that? Yes.
yeah, like this.
I didn't know. Yeah. So, okay, we have our orders and we can start working on the design. So first of all, let me open the design myself. And let's start with rendering a view. No, not here. Here. Okay, and in the view, we can simply take, let's say, and also let's destructure. Let's take one const order. And we're taking because this orders JSON
Can you
files in
show
array.
us the structure of the orders
Yeah.
to just understand like what data are we
So
dealing with?
it's an array. That's why I'm taking the first object from here, and this order object has details about the order itself, about the restaurant, from where the order should be taken, and about the user from where the order needs to be delivered.
Deliver.
Yeah, so let's start with simply order with the name. Order dot with the restaurant name. Restaurant dot name. Save it. And what's the problem here? Undefined is not an object. Oh, because I'm
Orders.
saying orders, not order. Yeah. So El Cabo, okay, that means our name is correct. Now also let's import image from React Native and add an image. So I like to start by just dumping all of the needed information in a view, and then later starting to like work around the styles. Probably, I'm not sure if that's the best way to do it, but that's how I got used to doing that.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
so
that's a good way to do it. Like first display what you need to display and then figure out the styles.
yeah, so basically for the source, we are going to pass, and I think it's an image, right? And for
Yes.
the styles, for now, let's do width 50 and height also 50.
Just to see it on the screen.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we do have it here. That's good. What else do we need? We need a restaurant address. Okay.
If we
Let's
look
save it.
here, we need, yes, restaurant address.
Perfect. Then we also need, okay, now simple text saying deliver details. Let's do it maybe. Just copy, paste, paste. It'll be easier like that. User and user. What do we need at first? Oh, name also. We do need username and user address. Perfect. And in here, one more text saying delivery details. Perfect. I think we have all of the needed information. And Vadim,
Let's see.
yeah,
So we have an image, the title of a restaurant, address of a restaurant, delivery details, name of a person, and the address of a person. And to the right, probably later, we will need the
yeah,
icon. Okay.
yeah, yeah, true. Everything then. So actually, let's import the icon right away because I have it in my notes here. So we will use an icon from ntypo, and the icon is going to be this one. Check size 30 and white. So white, we won't see it right now. So let's make it black for now. Okay, here's the icon. Perfect. Now we can see that our image.
Congratulations, Priyank donated. Thank you very much.
Yes,
You're
nice. Thank
here.
you.
We see you.
So now we need to make our image, all the details, and then the icon in a row. And in order to do that, let's wrap all of our information in another view, like that, and make, no, not all of the information, all of the detailed information without image and without icon. So like that. And
So basically, wait a second, because
yeah,
it's a bit confusing. So if we look at the presentation, the structure of this order item is it has three columns. The first
yeah,
column is the image. The middle column is the one with the text, and the last column is the one with the icon. So that's why Lucas needs to put all the texts like restaurant name, address, delivery details, and so on in a view to make a column out of it.
yeah,
So as we can see, the image is one column, then we have a view with all the texts, and
yeah.
lastly, the last column is the icon.
Yes, yes. Okay, now that's good. So we also need some more like margins because right now this container is actually messing up a little bit for me, everything. So let me delete the styles from here because I want you to, but now it's also not good. Okay, then we will, because we will need some paddings and also margin around it when we add it to the list, but maybe we can add it then. Okay, so after having a row, we, as you see, have a border around the whole object surrounding green. You're still in a presentation?
I just switched to show the
Okay,
border.
so a green border color around the whole object just to make it look nicer. So let's add that. Let me check what's the color that I used. Okay, so border color is this one.
Like these comments like these are so nice. Like your tutorials are helping me a lot. Now I finally understand what you're saying and typing. Amazing.
Wow,
Now
nice.
it's time for you to actually start building this, and you'll unlock the new potential of being a developer.
Yeah, that's really, really nice. Okay, border color, but because we don't have border width, we can't see it yet. So let's add border width as well of 2. Perfect. But we also need to make it rounded. So let's add border radius, something like 10. Okay, that's already shaping up a
Yep.
lot better. So we have this one. Let's go and style a little bit the image itself because now it looks a little bit strange. I can say so. The width of the image will actually be. Hmm, let's delete it. So no, like this. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. It's a little bit stretched, so now we can actually work a little bit better. So the width will be around this much, but the no, not here. It's in here, but the height, I'll give it.
Should it be full height of a container that it's there?
Yeah, I
And
think
if you
so.
do
Let's
100%, will it
It
work?
will be full. Yeah. Oh, not
Percent.
this one. Yeah, percent. Perfect. I think that I like this approach. So now let's go to
But
the
for the width, let's think, should we have width 90% or to do it relative width compared to the parent component? Like, I don't know, let's say 30% of a container to be the image, so that it will look also good on like iPads or bigger screen size.
okay, but let's make it a little bit maybe less.
25. So
Yeah.
in this
Okay.
case, like in any scenario, it's gonna take like 1/4 of a container that it is displayed in.
Yeah. So now let's add a little bit of margin as well, because after removing that, it looks not that well. Okay, that's better. And what else? What else? I think the container itself looks pretty good. We can add. I'm not sure. Like this approach. Let's see. I'll do justify content and space between these three in order to. Or maybe I should just do space between these two and have only the
I would
icon on the left. Maybe that
I
way will
wouldn't
be.
put I wouldn't work
I
with
know what
justify
you
content
probably.
right here. Yes.
Yeah, I probably you're gonna suggest just having like let's save it. And
With
actually
justify content, like to work with justify content and to keep two columns to the right and one column to the left, you'd have to create two more to add a new view to group them together. But
like
just by
this.
putting margin left auto, we make sure that the icon floats and
Yeah,
maximum to the right.
yeah, yeah. So and then if we do that, let's add some margin on the left to the all the information inside. So maybe 10. Yeah, I think maybe that's going to be good enough. Later on, we'll see. So okay, and I see
Lucas,
that
I
the
think there is
image.
a question for you. Sorry to
Yes.
interrupt.
Yeah.
How to be handsome and smart at the same time? Teach me, teach us.
I
You didn't expect that?
no, I'm very lost. Uh, so let's
We're gonna
add
come
border
with a
rate.
tutorial.
Huh?
We're gonna
Oh,
come with a tutorial about that.
yeah. So let's add some border radius around the image in order to make it look a little bit nicer. Maybe something like, okay, let's not be perfectionists. Let's make the same 10. And I like it a lot better right now. So now we can start styling the information inside. So let's start with restaurant name. Okay, and for the restaurant name, I see that, well, let's increase the font size a little bit to, okay, yeah, so we'll see. And maybe let's make it a little bit bolder. Font weight, 500. Yeah, a little bit. Should we make it? Yeah, let's see. Well, let's see. Okay, now let's go to the address. And the address more or less is okay. Maybe we can make it a little bit. I know Vadim doesn't like when I do that, but a little bit lighter.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
You
So
are
delivery.
driving.
What?
You are driving today, so
Okay. So yeah, we have that, and now we can style delivery details a little bit better as well. So first things first, we will need, we can do it this way and add some style equals, add some margin on top in order to separate these two. Maybe 5. No, maybe 10. Okay.
you have a space there like before delivery.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's add information. Let's add some styles to the user address and user name. And I can already see that I don't want to change much. I just want to change the color. So most likely later on, I'm going to use one style and do the same for restaurant address, username, and user
Mhm.
address.
Yep.
Okay, let's do gray, and let's just simply copy this on here. Okay, do this. Let me check the design real quick.
Let's see together.
Yeah.
I think we will. We have to add some spacing for the details view that is inside, right?
Yes, we will have to do that. Right now, let's quickly fix the last thing is to have the icon correctly
Yeah.
aligned and with correct colors, and then we'll get into that
Okay.
as well. So also we can maybe do that right away because our icon will have to be pressable. Or should we make the whole container pressable later?
Yeah,
What do you think?
definitely. Whole
The
container.
whole container. Okay.
Yeah.
Then simply wrap the icon in a view. Okay. Like that. Save it. And this view will have to be styled quite a lot. So let's start with background color. And let me take my background color hash, which is here. Okay, yep. Now I need also to um, not square, to make only the bottom, how to tell it? Add border bottom radius to only the bottom and top sides,
Yeah.
not on this side. So not square them, but round them. Yes, that's the word that I was
Round.
looking for. So yeah, border bottom right radius will be 10, and also border top right radius will be 10. Let's save it.
Okay, that looks good.
It
I
will
think
be good
it
after we
will
fix
it
this
will
one.
look good to have the same round corners only on one side to the image as well. So the other side is square. What do you think?
You mean this side, to leave this
Yeah,
side square?
to
Okay,
make
yeah.
this side
I
square.
think I like this suggestion. So let's copy these. Go to the image. It's here, but I will have to change from right
L-
to left.
Yes.
Border bottom left, and here as well.
Can you close the right? Yeah.
Okay, wait, what's happened? Oh, because I have this border radius still here.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Wow.
yeah, it looks a lot better. Okay, so what else? Now we also need to, for this icon view that we created, we need to align items in the middle. In order to align that um, icon in the middle like that, and also justify content in order to align it like that. So vertically and basically horizontally. Okay, now we can actually make the icon white. So where is it? Color white. Okay, and do we need anything else? Maybe add a certain width to. Mm, let's fix first of all
M-
the
Maybe
restaurant
some padding.
title. So yeah, we will. Should I add the padding on this, or better add the padding in there? Let's see. Padding. Uh, mm,
Horizontal, maybe, or even. Oh no, it doesn't look good.
no, I need to fix this title at first. So
Yeah,
where
yeah,
is
yeah,
it?
yeah. But no,
Mm,
you know how I think it's gonna work if you just provide flex one to the middle container, saying that don't expand like over your limits, just take what's there left for you.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, smart. Let's add this in the front. Okay. Maybe that's a little bit too big,
Too
but
much?
maybe
Yeah,
no.
maybe five will work. Just not to take so much space out of the screen.
Yeah, maybe 5 looks a little bit better.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything, you know what I am noticing? Let's see border radius and let's make it 12. If I make it
People are
12, then
cheering.
it,
Let's go.
huh?
People are cheering. Let's go.
Nice. So now if I make the border radius on the whole border color here 12 instead of 10, then as you can see, it lines up perfectly. So let's make
Hmm.
it 12. Okay, and
Okay.
I think this component is finished if I'm not
I
mistaken.
would add some padding to the middle container of the text, just because now the title touches the
Oh,
border.
yes, yes. And actually I see that I had some padding on the image as well inside, but maybe we don't need
Uh,
that. Maybe it looks good
yeah,
right
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
I also agree.
Okay, where is this one? Okay, padding 5. Hmm. Or maybe only padding vertical. And
Yeah,
yeah, I think this one looks good enough. Let's say it like
yeah.
that.
I would say
Okay,
it looks perfect.
okay. So we have this component created already. Let's see what we all need. Actually, what we need is to extract it to a separate component. So in order to do that, let's create a new folder in our, not in assets, but in our project, and call it source. And this source, let's create components. Most likely, we will not use this component in another place in this application, but I think it makes sense to create it inside components, because later on, if you expand this application, you might reuse this component in quite a few places.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's create another folder called order item, or order list item. No, order item. Today I'm behind the wheel. So let's
I
create
decide.
index inside and import. Okay, we need view. We will need, actually, let's
I would
see
just copy
what's,
everything, the whole application there,
yeah,
and
most
just
likely that makes
rename it.
sense. Yeah. So let's go here, export default function, order item, but I don't like it like that. So
Me neither. I don't know why.
do it like this, and then go to the bottom, export default order item. Okay, perfect. What else? So we can delete the status bar. We can delete this view with this
The
container.
top view, yes, and leave only the one that
Yeah,
has style.
save this. And now I'm thinking, should I move this inline styles in these styles?
Let's just
It
import
will
it in
take
Abjad
time, but
first,
yeah. Uh, okay, so let's delete all of this and this.
just to have
We
a
don't need
container for our application.
these. Yeah, we don't need these as well here anymore.
You will need the dummy data, so don't delete it yet. You'll
Oh
send
yeah,
it through
we'll need to
copy.
work with, yes, 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 you're right. Okay, and now simply let's import order item from source slash component slash order item, and that's it here, order item. Close it, save it, and see what's the problem. None of these files exist. Oh, because here we are importing it incorrectly. So let's go with double more, no, even more. Now assets slash data slash orders, save it. And what's incorrect here? Oh, most likely, let's reload and see. Do I get, nope, no error. I don't think
Can
it's
you
even
zoom in a bit
reloading.
here?
What?
Can you zoom in a bit there?
Oh, this one. Yeah.
Yeah. I
But we
think,
don't.
yeah, like you just have to reload it.
Yeah. So let's stop the server because yeah, it's not reloading. Yeah, let's start it again.
Go, Lucas, go, Grinevichus. Let's go.
Run the simulator. In the meantime, let's drink some water. Okay, and here it is. We do see it. So sometimes reloading helps. Perfect. We
In a lot
have
of
this.
time.
Yeah, a lot of time. Perfect. We have this order item already rendered here. So let's open the presentation and see what's left. We extracted, and right now we need to send the data through the props into our order item component. So let's do that. Actually, I forgot even to do that. But yeah, so Vadim said it correctly. We still need this orders equals orders at position 0. Okay, nope. Let's save it. And in here, we will have to pass the order as parameter, this, and order. Let's save it. Let's take it from props. And yeah, so Vadim likes to do it that way. Maybe for a smaller component, it makes sense here as well.
Let's go.
Okay, let's add some spaces, save it. And now we need to take all of our information from this order instead of from the order that we were importing here at the start. So let's clean it up, save it, and everything works. Perfect. We can go and
But now
finish.
you can show that you can render two
Yes,
different order items.
I can render like many
And just
order items.
send different data. Send orders at position 1, for
Oh
example.
yeah. Okay. So then
And
maybe orders at
orders.
position 1.
And just by
Okay.
doing that,
Do I
we
have
send
3?
different data there, and it automatically renders different data.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't have 3. I have only 2. And these two are the same. That's why I see the same data here, because in our data, let's see here, I have Jacob's Dubuque, and here Jacob's
let's
Dubuque.
change just the image. You can change simply the image advanced, like the number of the image.
Here?
Where is URL? Instead of restaurant 1, do restaurant 2 or 3. Yeah, that will show the difference. Yep,
Yeah,
we
here
see.
are the different names. And maybe we can even rename here Dubuque just to
For so
Jacobs.
many people are rooting for you. Come on, let's go. I'm gonna start being envious.
Okay, so yeah, we have all of these. Now we can go into the presentation and continue from here. So right now we will implement the bottom sheet.
But before that, Lucas, before that, shall we implement the flat list?
But the flat list will be in the bottom sheet.
Let's just do it now, and then we just move the flat
Extracted.
list as a whole. Yeah, just to make sense, like why we created these individual components and how to render a proper list. And after that, like where we display that flat list, like it's up to us. Wait a second. I didn't show that one.
Yeah,
What are you
so I
doing?
simply imported flat list from React Native, and in here I am defining the flat list, and flat list needs a data that we want to add into a list. So let's simply pass orders, and we don't need this one anymore. And this one, and also we need to also define how are we rendering this. How are we going to render this each item? Yeah, like this.
Yep.
Each item in the flat list. So in order to do that, let's define it like that, and then destructure the item from this array that we just passed. and simply do order item and pass each item as order into order item. Let's save it. And as you can see, we have all the orders in there in a list. For now, we have this problem with nudge here, but yeah, later on we'll fix it as well. Let's right now maybe simply add padding top 20, 40. Yeah, maybe even 50. Okay, perfect. So now I think it's a good time to start implementing the bottom sheet that we will use like this. So basically, we will have this bottom sheet that we'll be able to scroll up, open up, and we'll see orders inside it, all of these orders that we just created. And while it's closed, we will be able to see how many orders do we have in there. So in order to do that, let's go here and follow the instructions. So first things first, okay, I need to open my as well here. And then do you show the code? No, let's show the code. Let's open the terminal in here. Open a new terminal. And in here, let's write expo install at, and I will copy because I cannot pronounce his username, but most likely Gorham / bottom sheet. And we need version 4. So let's install it.
That's also in the presentations, so you can simply copy paste it from here, not to make any mistakes.
Yeah. After installing this library, we need to install a few dependencies, and those dependencies are React Native Reanimated and React Native Gesture Handler. And do install it with Expo install as well, because it will select the best approved version. So that's always good. Okay, it's installed. And actually, for now, we need to stop our development server because we will have to rerun it either way. So, and the last thing that we need to do is go to our Babel config.js and add this plugin. Let's fix it here. This plugin, React Native Reanimated plugin, and it has to be the last item in here. So you can have multiple items here, but it has to be the last one in the list. So yeah, let's save this, close it, and rerun our server.
But I think we need to rerun it like with a clear, no? With a clear flags.
Maybe. I think it should work, but maybe that's would be a good practice after.
Especially like for this reanimated, like that we edited the bubble config and so on. Like it's mostly better to run it with. Where is it?
I think
start dash clear.
And forgot this. Okay.
If I remember it correctly, of course.
Well, it worked. Something worked, so let's hope so.
It's, I think, reset. No, wait. It's clear, yes.
Okay. So let's see what will happen here. Yeah, let's hope that everything will work because Reanimated, especially second version, likes to mess up a lot of things. So yeah. And so we can start working on the bottom sheet drawer right now. And what we need, first things first, is to import use ref, because we will need, not from here. No.
You also have this issue?
Yeah, sometimes. And yeah, so should I? Should it work here and then move everything into another separate component, or let's do it right away in the separate screen?
Yeah, let's do it right now, not to have to move a lot of things around. Let's
Yeah.
move
Okay.
all the code to a separate
So
screen. Yeah, not
yeah,
to
let's
work in
create
our.
another folder in source called screens, and in here, let's say orders screen. Okay. Let's index.js, and as I said, we'll need to import use ref from React, so we can delete this one from here, and also probably right away import orders screen from source slash screen slash order screen, and have order screen here. And now let's comment out for now this one. Save it, and element in value. What did I mess up?
We
Probably
didn't
here. Yeah, I
export
don't have
anything
anything.
yet.
Yeah. So let's create real quick. No, not const orders screen. This one. Yikes. Export.
While you're defining this component, someone asked me if the full stack mobile developer course has subtitles, because English is not my first language. So at the moment we don't have yet subtitles, but that's something that we're gonna add as soon as possible, because we have a lot of people from all around the world, and not everyone is native speaker, myself included. So for that reason, like it's a must to have like the subtitles, and they're coming very soon after we finish other important major stuff there. So we're gonna have subtitles there.
Yeah. Okay, so as we can see, we have our screen here, and we can start working on the bottom sheet. So first thing that we need to do, as I said, is to import use ref and create const bottom sheet ref equals use ref null. Okay. Later on, I'll show you why we need it and how we use it. And also we will have to define one more function. Maybe first of all, no, maybe
Let's
let's
just see it
first
on the screen and yeah, like do it step by step.
let's import bottom sheet from Graham bottom sheet. Okay, perfect. And in here, let's render bottom sheet. So in order to be able to render this bottom sheet, first of all, we will have to pass our reference that we just created. And also one more thing, because right now it doesn't know where to snap and fix the opening. So we need to pass a parameter called snap points. And for now, you can pass an array of different values. So for now, I will, and also the values have to be strings, and in the strings, it has to be percentage. So let's pass 12. 12 means it's closed, and let's say 95 means it is open. Where is the percentage sign? Here.
So these snap points are where the bottom sheet will stop when you pull it up, right?
Yeah, pull
And
it
the
up
first
and then down.
Okay, and the first value in that array is the value
The
of
down.
how much of the bottom sheet do we see when the bottom sheet is closed. So in our case, we still want to see something. That's why I use 12%.
Yeah, I'll show when it's rendered on the screen. I'll show and like explain a little bit better.
Okay.
And let's say hello. Okay, snap points. We do have it here. And let's see, what are we missing? Oh, and also let's add in here styles. Okay, let's save it. Let's
Do we
maybe
need to
reload.
say at what snap point do we start?
No, we don't
with
need to
a
specify. Oh,
index?
with index. Let's might be true. I forgot about index.
This is like at what point do we start when we
Not
initialize?
rendering. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so I wasn't seeing it because my whole screen is not white as well as the bottom sheet. So maybe let's add another view on top and give to this view background color in order to make it visible of, let's say, blue. Likely that's
And I
not
think
gonna be.
flex
And
one
here, yeah, and flex one.
to display it on the whole screen.
Yeah. So an index actually means if I delete the index, let's see what happens. It means if when you open the app, if it's index 1, that it will open with this bottom sheet at 95, as Vadim said. And if it is not defined, it will take the first value from the array, which is 0. So you can choose where you want your bottom sheet to be when it's open from these snap points array that you provided. So if I could say index 0, and then that would mean that I'm taking this value, but even like 0 will always be the default value. So that's why actually I'm not going to use this one. Okay, and here is the bottom sheet. Everything is working like it should. So that's good. And I think this blue is just so annoying. I'll make it light blue.
Oh,
That
that's
looks
better.
more like water. Perfect. We have our bottom sheet. Now we need to style a little bit our bottom sheet container as well, because we want to see, as you can did you open the presentation?
Presentation.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. So we want to show that we are online, and maybe later we can even implement a way to go offline. But for now, we'll just be always online. And also we need to see all of the available orders. So let's start working on that. So instead of having this hello, we will create saying a text saying you are online, and also another one saying available orders. And also I will need orders here. Import orders from.
Wait. What happened during the last 10 seconds?
So the only thing that I did is added these two text.
Inside the bottom sheet view.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're online and for the available orders. Okay.
Yeah, and now I'm importing all of the orders in order to get those available orders. Let's go to assets /data /orders and simply pass orders dot length. Okay, let's save it, and we can see available orders 3, and you are online. So now let's style.
A question. Does the bottom sheet work in Android as well?
Yes, it works. I've tested it and it works. So let's define style object for our you are online title. And let's first of all, of course, make it a lot bigger. Well, not a lot, but at least 20. Yeah, we are online. I'll make it a little bit bolder. So let's say 600 maybe. Yeah, something like that. Then I'll also, as always, add some letter spacing.
You like that?
Yes, and I think that's it. Maybe a little bit padding on the bottom in order to have this one further. Let's add in here a line.
Can you close that left panel?
Yeah. So we are aligning all the items in the middle here. And when they're in the middle, do I need for for available orders something? Probably as well some light styles like letter spacing. And yeah, and I will need some, I know, but yeah, for now it's okay. And I think it's not that bright. So let's make it gray. Perfect. So we have all this. Now we need to actually, let's open the presentation. And we've rendered everything here that we had to. So that's good. The next step is to render inside the whole list of items that we've just created in our app.js.
Okay.
So let's go in here, cut this part out, save it, come back here, and under this, under the whole part, let's paste it in, uncomment, fix this a little bit. Not sure the command on Windows, but yeah. On Mac is Alt Shift F. Okay, we are rendering. I think we will need to import. Yes, we need to import ordered items. So order item, I mean, probably the path will be incorrect. Yes. So what's the actual path? Components slash order item. And we need to import also flat list here. Perfect. We have them here. That's already a good start.
That's already
so let's see. Actually,
maybe
I know. Yep.
Can you go back?
Yeah.
Maybe specifying why now it works.
Because I've moved them from this view that contains all of that, and I will have to move it either way out of it. I pasted in the wrong place because so let's see if I delete flex one here. Yes, and I'll simply add some margin bottom here around 20, a bit maybe more, 30. Okay, so yeah, and that's it. We have our list of items in here, all the available orders, and this bottom sheet works like it's supposed to, and it was pretty fast.
Yeah, that's actually very fast, and I like the experience that the bottom sheet gives to an application.
Yeah, same. I really enjoy it, and later when you have map here, it will look even better.
Yeah.
So let's see what we need to do now. Okay, so after we are done in this screen, we can start working on our next and the only next screen that we will have today, which is order pickup details. So let's, add to stream. Okay, open this and create another screen called order delivery. Okay, in here, let's create index.js and go through the template. If there are any questions,
Yeah. Someone is asking if we build this for a customer, how does the food vendor know that the customer order a food and reply to the deliver? So for this, we're gonna build in the 5th day the restaurant dashboard where they will automatically receive in real time new orders as the user place them. So that's gonna be their application where they will also manage their dishes, like what they are selling, and they will see a list of new orders. They will start preparing them, picking them up, and so on.
Okay, and I think we can comment this out and import another screen, which is orders delivery. Orders, not this one, orders delivery. Save it and find variable orders. Okay, yes, and this one. Let's save it. And hello, perfect. We can start working on this screen now. So let's see the design. Okay, so we need the same bottom sheet navigator. We can go here and more or less copy. So we'll see bottom sheet ref. We do need that. So
Wait a second. I don't see updates on your screen. Okay, now I do. I started seeing. For me, it was frozen a bit.
Okay, do you see now the update?
Where did you take it from?
From the order screen that we just created.
Okay.
So let's also import use ref. Oh my god, these imports. From React, save it. Okay, let's go back. And simply, oh, and also I forgot here to show one thing. In order to make the application a little bit more performant, we can use, instead of simply providing these two values, because they will always re-render after you open or close. So we can do one, we can use memo. And I think, Vadim, I'm not sure, I saw that you covered this in your course a little bit as well. For sure, a little bit, but I'm not sure how much.
I covered it in the course. Like this is like more of performance, and
Yeah.
we didn't cover it a lot on YouTube. But yeah, that's great. Like um, to i- to remember some values in order not to recalculate them multiple times.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing, and we will return. So we will remember these values, and only if they change, we will then re-render it. So, which in our case, they will never change. That's why when we open or close the bottom sheet, it will not re-render the whole component because you opened or closed
Mhm.
the bottom sheet. So it gives a lot more also performance, which is nice. And sometimes you need to like think critically if you actually need this use memo, because sometimes because you also store it in memory, this whole value, which is also, if you store everything in memory, in phone memory, it's not going to be good as well. So you need to find a good balance and think critically when you actually need it and when you don't need it. And in this case, I think it makes perfect sense. So let's copy it as well. Let's paste it. And also import bottom sheet. Okay. And this one. What does it say here? Probably nothing. Okay, let's close the tag. Use, oh, I didn't import it. Use memo. Here, let's import it. Okay, and now let's give as well some background in order to see our background color, in order to see our bottom sheet navigator. So we'll give it light blue.
Instead of this light blue, like shortly in a couple of minutes, we're gonna start implementing the maps. So
Yes,
just be patient. Ha, ha,
patient.
ha.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. We have this, and now we need to display inside. Let's see what we need to actually display. Okay, so we need to display the minutes that's left to go till, I don't know, your point, and also the kilometers. So we'll need some icons. Let me open, where are my icons?
Let's see.
I have, okay, they are here. No, not here.
It's from Font Awesome 5 shopping bag.
Yeah, but yeah, here, I found them. Okay, perfect. So also, there's one thing that we can do with this little, I don't know, handle. Let's probably handle. So we can style it as well. You can make like
Okay.
completely remove it. And as I see in our application, it's a little bit gray. So I'll show you how to also style it. You can pass handle indicator style and just simply pass the style. So just for demonstration, let's also do gray, which it may, and also the width will, and also, yeah, width will be 100. Maybe 100
Okay.
is too, but yeah, and not color, but background color. Yeah, perfect. So that's how you can
Nice.
adjust this. You can also remove it completely. It depends what you need. Okay, so inside, let's start working on the needed information. First of all, text.
Can you close the
And
left side?
what?
Can you close the left side?
Oh, I always forget. When I'm working, I like to have this open because then I have my code in the middle of my eyes. I'm not
Yeah.
sure why. I got used to this, but yeah, thank you for telling me. And here, let's say 14 min. Then we will have an icon, which is here. I'm going to copy that icon. Here it is.
So it's Font Awesome 5 with the name shopping bag.
Yes, font, some 5, and also from expo, no, probably like this. From how is it called? Expo icon.
Expo/vector or icons.
I'll check it myself. Okay, it should be an order item.
Expo/vector
Expo/vector
icons.
icons. Yeah. Okay, let's save it. And yeah, I don't have style here, so let's simply save it. Okay. And last but not least, we also need 5 kilometers. Okay, we have all this data in here. So let's wrap it in a view because we'll need to, first of all, align them in a row and then add some more styles. So let's start with simply aligning them in a row. Perfect. Then let's align all the items inside in center to make them centered like this, and also justify content center to make them in the middle here. Okay, that's good. Now let's see what we need for, of course, we need to make our 14 minutes a lot bigger text. So let's go here, style equals, and font size, let's see, 25. Maybe a bit too big, maybe good. Well, we'll see later. And of course, letter space. And the same styles to the kilometers because we need to be consistent. Save it. I think it's, yeah, it looks okay. Maybe our icon should be a bit bigger, but we'll see. But now we need some icon styles in here. Add some horizontal. Oh, wait. What's happening? Oh, margin horizontal. Yes, margin horizontal. For some reason I don't get the suggestions. 10 or 5? Let's make it 10. Let's see the design. I think that's more or less the same from what we have in the picture. Maybe I need to make align this container also in the middle. Did it change? No, I don't think it changed anything. Is it in the middle or no? I don't really understand.
I
Not really,
think
I don't think so.
like the icon is not in the middle, but the whole container, yes, because well,
Oh
right.
yeah, yes, yeah, probably, yeah. Okay, so then we can also add some maybe margin on the top. Let's say 10. Yeah, it looks a lot better now. And okay, let's not maybe add divider right now, but I see that we have a divider there as well. Maybe later we can add it as well. Okay, so we have this data. That's good. Now let's start working on the restaurant information that's inside. So in order to do that, we will have to import orders from, okay, yes, one more, assets / data / orders. Okay, let's take one order, save it, and start working on the information inside. So first of all, we need a title. So let's add a simple text with order dot restaurant dot name. Save it. Okay, we can see it here. We also need to add the address. Okay, perfect. We will also need to add information about the user a little bit. So actually only the user address. Okay, and what else? And also some information about the order that we have. So we don't have that in the dummy data yet. So let's simply provide some hard-coded values, and we'll be able to fix it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Onion rings, Big Mac. I don't know how many Big Macs did you order? 3.
I'm on
Then
keto, no Big Macs for me.
okay, then Big Tasty. 2, and I think that's no. Of course, how can you do it without Coca-Cola?
Bro, we are not sponsoring this video.
Okay, here is, I think, all of the information that we need about the delivery. And in this view that holds 14 minutes, the icon, and kilometers, let's add some margin on the bottom, let's say 20 or something like that. I would like to maybe have that divider because it looks pretty nice, but we'll see. Okay, now let's see what we need to do. Let's style the restaurant name. So we can, of course, see that we need font size increase to 20, maybe even more, 25. Yeah, I think 25 will work. So, of course, we cannot leave without letter spacing. Makes
I
it look
almost spilled the water.
and some padding, padding vertical 20. Yeah, okay. Now let's work on the address style. The address, we need to make it a little bit bigger as well. So font size 20. Okay, let's we'll add a little later the color, of course, gray. The padding we'll add a little bit later, and font, we're not here. Font weight, which is going to be 600 or 5. But I heard someone said in the crypto price tracker when I was doing stream that 500 font weight doesn't change anything on Android device. So I wanted to test it, but I've never had a chance to test it because I was lazy and I always work on the startup on iOS. So I'm really wondering if someone can
I will check
prove
that.
that.
I cannot say. What's the default font size? Is it 400?
Font size or font weight?
Font weight, like the default one, it's
400. Yeah, 400.
400. Okay.
Okay, address is, I think, styled. And now for orders, let's see. Let's add, no, user address. I forgot. But
Yeah.
I think, yeah, that looks the same, doesn't it? I think it's completely the same. So let's copy paste the styles. Okay, let's save it and add these order items in a separate container. And add some more styles here.
Can you scroll a bit just to have them on top, not to cover them with
Yes.
our beautiful faces? Yeah, like this.
Style equals, and add some. Okay, so first of all, of course, we need some margin horizontal 20. No, I'll add margin horizontal actually on the whole container, and I'll add all of them in a view later on. So let's not add margin horizontal here. And let's, I have a border here. So let's add actually in here border top width, which is going to be like, let's say 2, no, 2 too much, 1. Let's make it border color gray. Okay, and maybe even light gray. Yeah, this one looks better. And I think that's more or less okay. So let's add all of this information in another view in order to add some paddings around it. I think it starts here, doesn't it? Yes. And it's already in a view. That's perfect. So let's add some styles here. And we need some padding. Most likely, yeah, let's do a horizontal for now. 20. 20 good. Yep, I think it looks good with 20. Okay, perfect. Now, oh, I also see that I'm missing icons. So I need to find those icons. Do you have them close to you somewhere?
The icons for user and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I found it already.
Okay.
So for the addresses, just to make it a little bit nicer. So I will need all Fontisto, and also font 5. Let's copy this one. Go to find here restaurant name and do it before, no, restaurant address, and do it before the address. Paste it, perfect. And let's find the other one and user address, paste it. Yeah, voila. Which means we need to add them in another view. I'm thinking like maybe I should move the styles to separate, but I'm really afraid to make everything very confusing if I start moving the styles now. Flex, direction, row. Okay, perfect. And the same for this one. Which is close the view. No. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Perfect. And so in this style, most likely we will have to add some margin left. Let's see, 10. Is it good? Maybe even more. 15. And same for the address. Okay. Now we can see that we also need some spacing between them. So let's simply add to the top container some margin bottom 10, 20. Yep. And same for this other container as well. Okay. Also, I can see already that we need to align the text. Something of very little changes. Is it the
Someone is
correct one?
asking here that inline style is a bad practice, and I don't know why. Um, it's a bad practice just in terms of structuring your project, and it's better when you separate the rendering logic from the styling logic from the business logic. So in one file you have like what's rendered on the screen, for example a view, a text, and an image, and that's like your structure of the application. In a separate file you're going to have a styles, and that's going to be the styling of your application. And in some cases you also take out the business logic of what's happening inside your application in separate files, just to have this separation of concerns. The code is going to be much easier to maintain, to improve. You're going to know like if you have a bug related to the style, you're not going to mess with JSX. You're going to go straight to the styles, or vice versa. Like if you have a bug with how everything is positioned, like you're not going to look at styles because you just care about rendering stuff.
Yes.
Lucas is doing this inline just because to save space, to save time here. But yeah, of course, like you can take out, and that's advisable to take out these styles in a separate.
Especially in these places. Like, look, I'm reusing the same style in 4 different places. Of course, after we like have a correct data, we will not reuse it in 4 different places because we will render them in a map or something in a flat list. But for now, let's say, and there are some situations when you do reuse them. For example, in here, both restaurants addresses have completely the same style, and I'm reusing them, which would make a lot easier to simply have them in a separate object and import it like styles dot I know address. So yeah, and also let's add some margin on the top. 20. No, not here. Where is the not margin but padding? So I'm not actually sure. Should I? What do you think? Should I move these styles because I'm actually done here? Should I move the styles in a separate?
I would say so. Let's try to refactor a bit.
Okay, and
Uh,
also let's add the button before. That's one last
yeah.
very little
Yeah.
thing on the bottom. It's not going to take too much time. So let's add the button, and we will create the button ourselves. That way we create another view here. And let's see what the button needs. So, okay. First of all, it's going to be very green. Let's find that green beautiful color. It's this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to scroll a bit to have it on the
Oh,
top.
yes.
Yep, like this,
Okay,
perfect.
so this view can a background color should be this one. No. Copy again, this one. Perfect. Also, let's add inside right away text saying, for now, let's say accept order. Later on, we'll implement logic to that. Okay, accept logic. And also, like Vadim likes to do, margin top, auto. And actually, I like it as well, to be honest. Margin bottom 30. That's too much. Or no, that's going to be good enough. Okay. So what we also need, we need some margin vertical. And actually, yeah, let's add margin vertical 20. And then we don't need this one. Not 20, but 30. And also margin horizontal, which is going to be 20. Or maybe that's too much, maybe 10. That's good. And also let's add border radius, as always, to make it look nicer. 10. Perfect. Now let's style the text inside. So first of all, of course, let's make it white. Color white. Perfect. We need to add some padding around it, some vertical padding. I would
You can
here.
add any padding because it's still gonna be in the middle.
Yeah, true. Okay, maybe more, or it's good. No, maybe.
Yeah, maybe
Good.
15.
Yeah, yes. This one a lot better. Font size, I don't know, 25. Probably it looks more or less similar. Font weight, 500. Okay, that looks good. And align it in the middle. Text align
Thank you
center.
very much. And yeah, go ahead, improve this project, create a business out of it. I don't know. There
Yeah.
are so many opportunities. Like you almost have everything here in this 5 days challenge, and you just have to do a couple of small details after that. Of course, a big part of that is going to be like payments and so on. But after that, you can have a business out of it.
I almost forgot one thing to add. Wow.
Letter spacing, bro. I'm gonna
Yes.
make a hoodie for. I'm gonna make a hoodie for you with a big letter spacing and with a lot of letter spacing.
Yeah, so now we are done on this screen. It looks very nice. I didn't edit this divider. I'm not sure if we need it. Maybe not. We'll see later. But now it looks perfect. So as Vadim said, he wants to move the styles out of here. So let's create another folder called styles.js. In here, let's import style. As you know what, when I was doing like, I think crypto price tracker, I remember like I was doing all the like tutorial, blah, blah. And then I started separating styles from the logic in the view. And I remember one guy saying like, it was good until now, and now I got lost. That's why I'm so afraid to right now do again the same thing. But maybe it's going to be okay. Export default style sheet dot create, and let's create it. Starting with a container. And Okay, let's close this one. Order screen. This is the one? Nope. Nope. This is the one that we're
We're
working
working
on.
now with the order delivery one, right?
Yes, yes. Order delivery. Is it okay if I leave it like that? Maybe that will make more sense, like what I'm moving
Yeah,
where.
yeah. Maybe you can
So
even put it on the whole screen.
on the whole screen, what?
I mean, like to drag
Oh,
it to the
yes,
right.
like that.
Yeah, yeah. Let's do it like
So
this.
in order not to make it confusing, now I have in order delivery the sort like folder that we just worked on. I've created styles.js file, which I open here. And when you open, you can click right mouse click and then split right. Then you'll have this split screen. And now let's start going through the inline styles and adding them here. First of all, let's import this styles that we just created. Styles from like that, styles. Save it, and now start. For example, first of all, container. Let's take all of what we have here, cut it, delete this, and say styles.container. And in here, paste what we had, cut from there, save everything. And as you can see, nothing got messed up. Everything is still the same. Let's go more. And okay, we see another inline styles. Let's cut this out, name it here something like handle indicator, and paste it in. Then come back here, do styles dot handle indicator, save it here, go back. We see the style indicator, handle indicator is still the same. Okay, perfect. Now we are doing the where is this view? Where does this view end? Okay, so it's only for the handle indicator. We can say handle indicator container. Okay. And let's take all of these styles, paste it here. And you see how much I'm deleting right now and how,
Yeah, the code will make so much more
yeah,
sense.
yeah. It will look a lot better really fast.
It's
And now
easier
I
to
can,
understand like what do you have here on the screen and
yeah,
to work
exactly,
with it.
exactly. I save it here, go back, nothing is changing. Perfect. We can work further. Take out this one, call it,
Minutes.
but I know that I'm going to use the same for kilometers. So uh, route details.
Text.
That's the only, yeah, route details text. That's the only thing that it's annoying about this one. You have to
Is
know a
to
lot of good names.
Yeah, to find out names. That's what we do a lot. But it at the same time, just by thinking about these names and putting them there, like you will gonna structure your code better and you're gonna understand it better. For example, when you just simply look at a view, as you said there, like, okay, where does this view end, just understand
Exactly.
what it represents. But now if I look at that view, I look directly at the name of a style and I
Yep.
understand the context. Okay, this is the handle indicator container and it
Right.
contains like that handle and so on.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That's true. So you can leave these like little one styles like in line, and I think I'm going to leave this
Yeah,
font awesome. It
definitely.
doesn't take much space.
Yeah.
It wouldn't really make sense. It would even introduce more work. Okay, perfect. Let's go here. We can see that this is the whole data container. But for this one, I will create because of what Vadim just said. So I will say order the no delivery details container, and simply take this out,
But you
cut
can
it.
take. I usually take the whole. But yeah, no, don't worry.
You mean like with the brackets right away, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I started saying, and then like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's not much yeah, different. Okay, now let's create another one. Restaurant name. I really hate these like suggestions in the
Styles.
styles. Yeah, let's cut this one out, paste it in. styles dot restaurant name. Let's save it here. Let's save it here. Go back from time to time to check if everything is still correct. Perfect. And now we can go even more down. Okay, so this, we can already see that these two are the same. So we can call this address container. Address, not like this, address container. Okay, let's cut this out. Styles dot address container. Paste it in. Now delete everything here and simply styles dot a lot better. I'm feeling so much better when doing this one. And for the text, now we can say the same for, wait, not here, address text. Cut all of this out, paste it here. Styles dot address, nope, text. Save it, and the same here. Styles dot address text. Let's save it. Go back to check something is not correct. Oh, I didn't save this one. Go back. Everything is correct here, and I think these are the last things that left. So order details container. I think I need to make it a little bit higher. Cut this out. Paste it in. Styles dot order details container. Let's save it. Let's save it. And order item text.
Okay.
Well, you didn't like
Almost
the name?
there. No.
Yeah, almost there. Almost there. Styles dot order item text. Yeah, so for this one, we will have to delete some more. Like that, paste it in. Paste. Oh no, I copied the wrong.
It happens.
Okay.
I always delete with the cut command, like with command
same.
X.
And I think I
then,
got used to from you
why?
during the.
How
I
could
don't know.
teach you that?
No, I saw that. I don't know how. I remember that you were always like Control X, Control X, Control X when we were studying. Okay, this is good. And last is button not last, but button container, and I will also need button text. Not that much left. Styles dot button container. Paste it in. Save it. Save it. Oh, of course, I did it the other way around. Okay, and here, styles dot button text. Whoo, let's see. Everything is perfect. Nothing got messed up, and I hope no one got confused. Okay, I think we are good on this page, right? I think so. Do we have anything else left before implementing the navigation?
Let's have a look here. So I don't think so. I think we have everything.
Name, address. Okay, yeah, I think everything is here. So let's go and go further and implement the navigation in here. So first of all, okay, let me share the screen again. And yep, in here, open the terminal.
You can go to the previous view to have the not in full screen view.
Oh, yes, correct. Okay, let's open the terminal and run the command expo install at React Navigation /native. Okay, let's wait a little bit. I'm going to copy the next command right away. And as Vadim told previously, you have all the commands in the presentation. Okay, so now we need to install all other dependencies like React Native screens and React Native safe area context. Let's save it. And actually, we need to install one more dependency called native stack.
I'm gonna be back in a minute.
Okay, yeah.
Don't miss me.
We do already. Okay, so after installing this, we can go back to app.json, and in here we can simply wrap our whole application in navigation container. But before that, we need to import a navigation container from React Navigation Native. Then go simply here and wrap the whole application in this container. Just like that, save it. And let's rerun the server. Okay, it's loading. Yeah, perfect. Now let's run the simulator again. Maybe this view is better. Okay, давай. 98%. Perfect. We have our screen that we were just working on. So let's go back to the code, close the terminal, and create another folder in source called navigation. And in this navigation folder, simply let's create index file. Index, new index.js. And in here, we'll work on our navigation. In this application, we won't have many screens. Actually, it's only 2 screens. So it will be really fast. And yeah, we won't have to do as much of navigation as in the previous application. So if you want to learn navigation better with like tabs navigation, bottom tabs navigation, then you should go and watch the previous Uber Eats tutorial. Okay, so let's import create native stack navigator from native stack. Then also let's import our orders screen. Orders. Oh wow, it's double S. So maybe from where is it? Screens / order screen. Okay, perfect. And let's import orders delivery screen from same screens and orders delivery. Perfect. Now let's create a object stack from create native stack navigator from this one. We'll have to use it in a minute. Const navigation. Create the function for that. Export it. Navigation. Export default. Okay, let's save it. And let's start working. So first of all, we need to create a stack.navigator. And in here, we will paste our screens. We will create our screens like that. Stack.screen, close it like that, and to name equals. So now let's give a name to our screen. Let's call it orders screen. And then let's pass component, which they should render when when we navigate here. So let's pass this one. Let's create another screen for orders delivery screen and pass this component. Okay, let's save it. And go in our app.js. And instead of importing this orders delivery screen, let's import navigation from not like that, like this, and then source, and then navigation. And then go here, add it under view navigation. I think we will delete that view. Let's reload the application and see. It should render navigation. Nothing was returned. Oh, I'm not returning here. Correct. I need to return all of this. Save it and reload. Perfect. We have our order screen, which should be the first one. We didn't initialize any initial route name, and it takes the first one from the whole stack, which is correct for us. But we don't really want to display the header, at least here for sure. So let's, do we want to display the header in the next screen? Vadim, what do you think? It will look, the map will not look as good, but then we don't need to work on the back button.
Let's not show the header. I think it really looks when the map goes
A lot,
all the
yeah.
way until.
I agree, definitely. Okay, so then we need to add the screen options to the whole navigator, which will apply those options to all of the screens inside it, and simply say header shown false. Save it. Perfect. We don't have a header anymore. And actually, we are done on this screen. That's it. We won't need to work on it anymore at all. So we can close it. And let's just remove that view around it because we don't really need it, and remove these styles. Perfect. So we have our navigation implemented, and now the next step is to navigate. After you click on one of these orders, we need to navigate to order delivery. So in order to do that, simply let's go to order screen. Actually, no, in the components, ordered item and index. In here, let's import pressable from React Native, and let's wrap everything in pressable.
Yeah, we can just replace a view with pressable because they have the same properties, except the pressable has a one press event.
Yes, exactly. Okay, and on press, also, actually, before doing that, we need to import use navigation from React Navigation Native. And at the top of the component, we need to create navigation object by like that. Okay, save it. And now we can create on press event, which after you click should navigate you to I think it was orders delivery screen, and we will need to pass the ID later on. So let's do let's do
Just
ID.
idea.
And but I don't have what to pass right now, so I'll simply
You
pass.
can you have. I think the order itself has.
Oh yes, order does have ID, right?
Yeah.
Order ID. Let's double check it. Yes, order does have an ID here. Perfect. So yep, simply like that. And now if we click here, we will go to the next screen, which is perfect and exactly what we need. Now we can close the screen. We can close, actually delete this from here because we're not using. Close app.js and start work. Actually, let's open the presentation. So what we did, we set up our screens. We showed you how to import the navigation object, how to define it, how to navigate, and how to pass the data. So now we can finally start working on the maps. Finally getting into the meat of this second day. So in order to do that, we firstly have to install it. And to install it, as you saw, we simply need to run, of course, stop again because the server, because we'll have to rerun it either way, and install Expo, install React Native Maps, and save it and press enter. Okay, let's wait a little bit. Okay, it's done installing, and let's go to order screen. And in here, first of all, let's rerun our server and application. on iOS. Let me take a sip of water. Okay, perfect. And now in here, instead of this blue thing, we need a blue blue background. We need to show our map. And it's actually, to render the map, it's really easy. Simply above the bottom sheet, before doing that, import map view from React Native Maps. And above bottom sheet, add map view, just like that. And in here, we'll have to pass some, actually, before doing that, let's do styles, because we need to style it in order to define how big it has to be, the map. And I want it
Okay.
to be throughout the whole screen. So I'll need to use dimensions as well here. Dimensions, because we need to pass the height and width of the screen to this map view as a style. So in here, let's do height. I hope I've written it correctly. Height dimensions dot get window, if I'm correct, and then dot height. And let's do the same for width as well. Save it. First of all, let's do like this. Close this one. Close it. Save it. And yep, here is the map,
Okay.
and here is where I am, somewhere in here. Perfect. We see our map, but
Can I suggest a small improvement?
yes.
Like by passing height and width like this dimension.get, if you turn your phone, if I'm not mistaken, they will not update if the dimensions change while the application is running. So for that solution, there is a use dimension hook, also from React Native, that
Okay.
automatically updates if the sizes of your screen changes. That's happening when you turn the phone.
Oh yeah, so that it's okay, but
And you can simply take them, yeah, the structure.
I need to destructure it.
It returns an object with width and height. So I destructure width and height, and you can simply pass them there. Like it's even gonna be
Okay, and
less
it looks
code.
a little cleaner as well.
Yep.
But yeah, that's a nice
Let's see
one.
if it works. Use dimension. It didn't.
Did I write it correctly?
Let's double check. Use dimensions. Maybe it's use dimensions dot something. Let me check.
Okay.
Oh, it's use window dimension.
Okay, yes, I see it. Let's just copy to
And everything else is the same.
save it. Okay, perfect. That's a nice one. Yeah, so here is the map, but we still need to pass a few more things in order to see, for example, where I am. But of course, I'm not going to show that because I'm going to emulator, first of all, won't even do that, but the exact coordinates. But we need to pass show show user location, save it, and this
Lucas, are you here? Whose internet is
I'm
this?
here. I will
Wait a
reload
second.
it and what?
It's laggy for me. I don't know. Is it from your side or from my side?
The map was laggy for me as well when I was scrolling.
The whole stream like was laggy for me, but now it's better. So
Okay,
what were
so
you saying?
after passing show user location,
Mhm.
we will be able to see my location, but of course simulator won't show my exact location. It will simulate the location as well, which is in San Francisco, America. But besides show user location, we need to pass follow user location, in order to see that I am moving. So let's reload the application. And maybe let's just close, because I know if the
I think
app...
if it likes to show the Lithuania, another thing that we can show people is that we can manually update the location that our
Location.
emulator is showing with
Yeah,
from some settings.
but let me just first of all double check if it should be showing it here. Maybe I've written,
Did you
let me copy paste the prompts. Maybe I made a mistake.
show
And yes, I
user
made a mistake. So here I am.
shows?
Yeah, shows, not show. So here I am, and this is my location. And if I move, it will also move with me, because I passed this follow user location prompt. But I can't really move with my whole setup. So we'll use a thing in here,
Yeah, show how
features,
to yeah.
location, custom location. And actually, no, first of all, let's show the movement. So
Yep.
location, and let's say freeway drive. And now it will simulate a drive. It's simulating that I am just starting the car, and here the speed is slower. And it will also simulate only what's the speed limit, top the speed limit. So if its speed limit is 60, it will drive 60 kilometers per hour.
It's so
That's why
smart.
it will go faster here. Yes.
Nice.
So yeah, as you can see, I am moving here, and I can simulate that easily. I can also add just a custom location. So for example, I want to be here, click OK, and then I appear here. So everything is working perfectly.
Okay.
Yep. So what's next in our... okay, we rendered all of this, and we also need to render now the markers. So our markers will represent the order. So I actually didn't decide what we should show, either the restaurant that needs a pickup, or a user location where we need to deliver as a
Um,
marker.
I think restaurants.
That's what I thought as well. Like, most likely it makes sense, because right now I need to go there to pick up, and
Yeah,
then only
yeah,
bring it to the
and
user.
you will decide where to go based on the proximity from you to the
Yeah.
restaurant,
Yeah.
most probably.
Yes, most likely, yeah. So, okay, let's go back to the stream. And here we'll need to import from the React Native maps, the structure, and import a marker. And also, I have all the orders here. So instead of doing it like this, let's add a closing tag to the map view. And inside, let's loop through all the orders like that, with orders dot
Show first how we can display one
market,
simple
simple.
market.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, that makes
Not
sense.
to confuse.
Map, no, marker. So if I add a simple marker in this map view, I can add a few different parameters here. So first of all, it can be a title. Let's say hello, and I can also pass description, which we can say world. And then most importantly, I need to pass the coordinates.
Where
So
do you
in order,
want? Yeah.
yeah, where I want this marker to appear. And so let's say the coordinates, I have some coordinates, so I'll show it in a minute. But now we also, in the coordinates, need to pass an object with a latitude.
Dude.
I hope
Yeah.
I've written it correctly.
Yeah.
And also, so let's say I pass
Longitude.
something, and also longitude.
You can take them
And
from the settings of a terminal because you had your location, so you can show them somewhere near you.
I'll get right. Yep, maybe that makes sense. You mean
I
from
don't know.
here, right?
Yeah, if you have a better option,
I had it like prepared, but yeah, I think this one will work just as good.
and just change
And
some digits at the end, not to have it
it,
like right
uh,
on top of you.
nope, and it needs to be a number, a float, not a string. forgot to remove this one. Let's save it. Oh, what's the problem here? Oh, it needs to be a dot here.
Yeah.
And here as well. Save it. And here is the marker. Perfect. Later on, and if you click on it, you can see the title and the description, which will display the restaurant name and probably the address. Later on, we will probably change this icon, but for now, let's leave it like that. Or should I change it right away? Probably let's change it right
Let's
away.
change it right away, and then just we'll display more of them.
Yeah, in order to change it, simply also add closing tag like this to the marker. And inside, for example, if I add text saying marker, almost correct, maker, that's going to be good enough. If I save it, I also need to reload it. And again, why? They know my actual location, but so as you can see, the marker is there. Almost. Here it is. Behind me, it says marker. Not sure if
Okay,
it's
so the
visible, but
text that yeah.
so it's rendering whatever you pass in there. And I need an icon that I found, which is this one from ntypo. And this one. So just like that, save it. And probably I will give the marker different coordinates in order to make it visible. And let me find, here. Okay. Here it is. Save it. Paste it. Save it. Paste it. Okay.
Hello, Dominic. How are you doing? That's amazing. Welcome here. We are building a full stack Uber Eats clone with three applications: the driver side, user side, and also the restaurant's dashboard. So today we are in the third day of our challenge, and we are building a driver side application. In the previous 2 days, we have built completely the user side application. It's already there on the channel, so you can also check it out.
Navigating this with a keyboard is so nice. And so where is the marker that
I
I've
see it,
just...
no? It's the green one.
It's here. Wow. Here it is. It's still behind me. But I've pasted the different ones. Did I? Oh, no, I didn't paste the different ones. So
Just change some numbers, like
yeah,
they're like.
I think it should be okay.
Now you lost it.
But here it is. I see it. Here is the marker. So if I click on it, I can see hello world. And maybe the color should be different. I don't know what color should we use.
Maybe just on a white background, on a white small circle to have it, because we like this. You lose it with other elements from the map.
So you mean to add it in a view with a white background?
Yeah, in a view with some very like white background, like small circle.
Okay, it's already there. And now we can add some padding. Maybe that's a little bit too much. Well, 5 and then border. I don't think it will change much, dude.
Let's do it the other way, like the circle with green and the icon with white.
Okay, yeah, that might work. Yes. This one
And border
looks
radius
actually...
maybe more
let's see.
to have it complete circle.
Yeah, both ways. I don't know what you prefer more. For
Okay.
me,
It looks better now.
Yeah, it looks a lot better this way, I think. What do you think? Let's leave it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So yeah, that's how we render one marker. But we need to add all of the markers that are basically one marker for each order that we have. And in order to do that, we simply have to wrap this, first of all, map through our orders. array, take it from it marker, and return this marker. Of course, we will have to pass right now because we are mapping through it. We need to pass with something. What's wrong here?
You closed the marker.
Yes, you're right in here. Perfect. So now in here, I can paste that marker, and something is still, they're still complaining about expression.
You need to close one more. No. Okay, no. Orders map.
No, I shouldn't. Here, this one.
It probably doesn't return anything, and that's why if you add the marker.
Let's say simply add view for now. No, it's still complaining.
Orders map.
I am missing, I think, here one. Yeah, I was missing one more. So,
Oh, yeah.
now let's paste this marker. And also, because we're mapping through it, we need to pass keys to each of them. And the key will simply be marker.
Let's instead of marker
orders
call
have
order.
IDs. Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Let's instead of marker call it order because it's actually an order. It's gonna be easier. Not this one. Yeah, like the.
Yeah. Okay.
And for the key, yeah, we can give order ID.
So
Simply.
first of all, let's give the title, which is going to be order.restaurant.name, and description, which is going to be order.restaurant.address, and also longitude and latitude, which is going to be order.restaurant.lat, and same L and G. Okay. And key. I forgot to pass the key. And
if I'm not mistaken, all of them should be in Moldova.
In Moldova. Yes. Yeah. We will go there. Order ID, save it. Perfect. Now let's go back to Europe.
We are traveling today. Bro, you gave a shout out to Lithuania, and I also have to give a shout out to Moldova.
Yeah, but those those orders are very close to each other. So let me change the
restaurant itself probably is very close. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so in here, let's do something like 6, and here 9. And here for the restaurant, let's give 9 and 3. I don't know where it's going to appear, but
let's see.
I hope it's not too much. Let's reload maybe. I hope, yeah, now I'm at least closer to Moldova. Maybe I need to change even more. So, okay, first restaurant, let's leave it like it is. Second restaurant, let's do, I don't know, here, 9 and 6. Yes, okay, even more we can do actually. So 9 and 6 here. Perfect. And then for the other one, 4,
7.
Okay, wait, this is up here. But so yeah, as you can see, we can see all of the orders that are in here and click on them, see the name and the address of that restaurant. Perfect. That means it's working. Let's go back to to our presentation and see what we need to do. Map direction.
Here, before we get into that, we have a word from the sponsor of today's video, and the sponsor of today's video is academy.notjust.dev. So yes, we've been waiting for this moment for a long time, and it's finally approaching very, very fast. And yeah, I know that a lot of people can't wait to get in, but yeah, it's happening very soon. So we are launching the course that I have been working on for the past 8 months. Yes, and I've put all my soul into that in order to teach the full life cycle of building full stack mobile applications with React Native and AWS Amplify. So if you want to get to the next level, you definitely should check it out, because it's much more than you see here on YouTube. On YouTube, we are pressed a lot by time. Like, we have to be to do everything like in 5 hours. We're doing also everything live here, so the experience is a bit different. In the course, like, all the videos are pre-recorded, we edit them properly, and we cover everything very in depth, like on a level where you build these applications and they are ready for production. So after yesterday, when I discussed about the contents of the Instagram clone that we have there, the full stack Instagram clone with a lot of features, a lot of people ask me like if they are beginners and if they will manage to do it. So the Instagram part is more advanced, and there, like, we get into actually quite advanced features, like following systems, notification systems, liking system, and so on, like very specific features. But it's the course is perfect for beginners as well, because I created one separate complete course that is included by default in everything that you are enrolling in. And that course is going to teach you the basics and fundamentals of React Native. I made it as beginner friendly as possible. And in that course, the only prerequisite that you need is some knowledge of JavaScript and some fundamentals of programming, at least to know like what a variable is, what a loop is. Other than that, like, I don't assume that you have any knowledge. Like, we take it step by step. We start by installing the environment on your system, both for Windows and Mac OS, depending on what system you're working on. And after that, we get into the React Native fundamentals, like what is JSX, how to properly debug a React Native application, how to work with the core components that we have in React Native, and also how to create beautiful UI screens. And also, yeah, like other features from React, like hooks, use effect, use state, other hooks that are very important, and we use it every day. I have a time to stop and to actually teach you these things like in details and give them the proper time, because in the live streams that we are doing now, maybe we jump through the use effect hook or use state, and that's probably some of the confusing part that you write, you manage to do it, but you don't understand properly how it works behind the scenes. So this is the course that is going to improve your fundamentals for React Native. And we do this in a very fun way by building a Duolingo clone with a lot of questions, like all the gamifications that is there. So it's super fun to learn by building something that you can see in your hands, like on your phone, that is actually working. So we've been testing this course with more than 200 members that trusted me and joined the course when it was still an idea back in August. And I'm very thankful to everyone from the batch zero that supported me and that provided me with great feedback on the course. And yeah, for you, you're going to be able to join the course starting from next Monday. We are launching it on 25th April next Monday. And here you have all the times when we actually launch the course and when you will be able to enroll. Some people asked me that they cannot log in right now. Yes, you cannot log in because the enrollment is not open yet, and it's coming on 25th April. And also, the enrollment will last only 1 week, and after that, we close the door and we start working close together with everyone who has joined the course, helping them get to the next level as a mobile developer and helping them with all the problems. So make sure to join the waitlist, not to miss when the offer actually goes live. We're gonna have a very good discount for the first batch, so you definitely have to check it out. With that being said, you can find more details at academy.notjust.dev, where you'll find everything, all the details. But if you have any questions related to the course, feel free to write me on any social media or directly at Vadim at notjust.dev. and I'm going to help you with anything that, any questions that you have. With that being said, thank you very much to the sponsor of today's video, and we can get back to our directions because we have still some things to implement in our project today here.
Yep, very well said. Yeah, highly recommend the course. So guys, don't sleep on it and take the action finally and start learning properly. So yeah, I highly recommend it as well. So yeah, now we'll have to go through some installation, some setting up. And first of all, we need to install the Expo location and also React Native Maps directions. So for that, let me share my screen, open the terminal, stop the server, and do write Expo, install Expo location. Okay, close this one. Okay, perfect. And also let's install Expo, install React Native Maps directions. Enter. Done. Good. So now we will have to enable directions API. And let me go first of all to that website here. You will have in order to be able to use their Google's API, you will have to have Google developer account, and you can create it in Google Developer Console. So let me open it and then yeah. So basically, if you go to play.google.com console,
Is it Play?
So we need this just for like creating a developer account. So you can go to Google Play Console and here log into your Gmail, after which you'll create a developer account. It's like easy steps, and if you want to learn how to create it step by step, you can check Vadim's video on his channel of, for example, uploading your application to Google Play Store, and you'll be like step by step with payments, with everything. You'll see how it's done. But after creating this one, we'll need to go to another one.
Developer Google, how is it?
I need to log into it as well. And now I'll have to, maybe I'll open Safari. That will make it easier for me because I don't remember my password. Probably like most of the people. Just here and here. Okay, so after you create your developer account, you can go to console.cloud.google.com, select your account, your developer account, the one that has developer account, and simply go to.
Can you zoom in a bit?
Yes. Simply go to APIs and services. Click on it.
Do we need to create a project first?
Oh, yes. You need to, if you don't have a project, you can click on here, and in here you can create a new project. So, but most likely you will have this Google Play Console developer project created already. But still, create a new project, go to that project, open. Then you can also select the project from here if you already have like multiple projects. So after we are here, let's go to enable APIs and services. Click enable APIs and service. In here, let's look for directions API. Enter. Click this one. And in here, you won't have API enabled, so click enable API here. After you enable it, you get $200 each month for free to use, and later on it costs $5 per 1,000 requests. So most likely there is no way for you to spend those $200. I don't know what you have to do in order. You have to release the application to the public, and a lot of people have to download it in order to bypass this $200 every month, and it replenishes each month. After you create your directions API, let me hide. I'm afraid to show some code. So click manage there, and let's see what it opens. Yeah, after you click manage there, you'll see something. You'll see exactly the same thing like this, and then you can go to directions API here, and in here, let's say go to quotas.
This is some
And
security measurement in order
yeah,
to make sure that your account is not gonna be charged a lot. So
yeah,
just
yeah.
set the quotas for how
Cool.
many
Yeah,
requests per day.
yeah, exactly. So if you're testing, let's say, you can say requests per minute, and you can say like 5 requests per minute in order not to create a loop. And after 5 requests per minute, it will block, and you will no longer do requests, which means you're not going to be charged. And after a few minutes, you'll be able to do it again. And then you can also set requests per day and requests per minute per user. This is not necessary, but I think it's especially if you're developing and testing, it really makes a lot of sense. After that, go to APIs. I'm going to minimize this again and go behind the camera to see. After going to APIs, click Directions API. Yeah. Oh, no, not APIs. I'm sorry, not APIs. Go to credentials. I made a mistake. Okay, let's see what it loads. Yeah, okay. So after going to credentials, simply click Create Credentials, select API key, and you will generate this API key, which you need to copy, and then we'll be able to use it in the application, and I'll show you where. For some reason, I cannot add my application, my credit card, which is our next topic that we need to talk about. You need to add billing address to this account. So don't delete your API key. I'm deleting because I just can't use it. So I have another one created. But yeah, after creating all of this keys and setting quotas, enabling directions API, go to overview, and in the overview, in here, billing, you need to create your billing account. So just click go to billing, finish, click link a billing account, and finish the link. It's only like adding your credit card information, and that's it. Most likely it should work. I really don't know why mine didn't, but for Vadim it did work. So probably it's my card. Okay. So, and that's it. Just keep in mind to,
I missed it. Did you mention about the billing? Because this
yeah,
is one of the most common issues why you will not be you will have issues integrating with the directions API and maps API, and they don't provide like a very good error for that. It's just not gonna work, and you're gonna stay like, what? Why is not working? So make sure that billing on your Google cloud platform
here.
is enabled. Yeah, go to billing here and make sure it's enabled and everything is fine there. This
Yeah,
is by
yeah.
far the most common issue.
Yes, exactly. So after all of that, remember to keep your API key, and we'll be able to work further. I need to check where, yeah, add stream. Yes, we've done everything. Enable, creating, enable billing, and setting quotas. Let's go here. And now we'll work on order pickup screen. So let's go actually to our order screen. Let me share this one, because we don't have their map at all yet. Yarn start the server.
We don't have what
We didn't add the map yet there
on
in
the
the order
order screen.
delivery screen.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go here, run iOS. Wow, I see Bankai just wrote a really nice comment right now about this channel.
Hey, this is the best React Native learning channel over the whole of YouTube. Thank you for your videos. You have helped me go from wanting to learn React Native to actually clearing advanced job interviews. Damn, that's amazing. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
congratulations on
Wow.
your success. And yeah, like, it's possible. Like, if you follow a couple of these builds, like, you will understand how easy you get, like, after going through a couple of them. But yeah, like, in the beginning it's hard. Like, I'm pretty sure that in the beginning it was hard. And I'd like to hear more details about your story.
Yeah.
But after you go through a couple of them, like, it's gonna make a lot of sense. And by building these projects that we're doing here, like, you're doing it in a fun way. You're not just doing like theory or making some to-do list applications or what everyone else is doing on the internet. Like, you're actually building applications that you can use on your phone, show it to your friends, impress them, and even deploy it, make some changes to the design, of course. Like, I'm not encouraging that, because everything we do is for learning purposes only. But you could change, like, the design, get inspired, and actually implement some businesses, because a
Yeah.
lot of people are doing that. And that blows my mind. I think that is the only reason that I get so much joy of doing everything here for free on YouTube,
Yeah. And
seeing
also,
people
like,
succeed.
when you're following these builds, especially during the live stream, you can always ask questions if something is not working, and you'll always get help. So yeah, that's also one big thing that, for example, in university, okay, you can get the same thing, but there you have to pay like a lot of money, and here everything is free. And if you want to have like a university level, I don't know, course, Vadim is preparing that. Even I
Yes.
think higher than university level. University doesn't have time to, like, I had the React course, and they didn't had like time to go around everything. So I knew,
Yeah,
because I
like,
was working like from the first course, and I had it, I think, in the fourth course. I they didn't cover as much as I already knew during that time. So yeah.
don't get me started on that, on
Yeah.
universities.
Vadim didn't have this course because he was going with another route, I think big data or something like
Yeah.
that. So yeah. Okay, what's next? We need to add a map here. So we can simply go back to our order delivery, no, order screen, and import, first of all, map view and marker, because we will need those two. What else? Actually, that's it. So let's, under the no, above the bottom sheet, let's import this map view. Uh, like that. And then in here, we need to pass, again, style, and we'll do the same as Vadim pointed out, with use Windows dimensions hook, which is coming from React Native. Use window dimensions, and simply pass here width and height. Save it. Voila, we have already mapped. That's easy.
As
Lemon
easy
squeezy.
as it gets.
Yeah. Also, we need to add these two props here as well, because we do need to track it here even more than there. So let's paste it, style it, save it. Okay, perfect. And let's, yeah, I think we have a map already here. So the next thing that we will have to work on is drink water. And creating reference to the map. And I'll maybe later, yeah, maybe I'll later show you why we're creating the reference to the map when we will implement the logic. So for now, let's add only the initial region that we want to like load when the map loads. And in order to do that, simply go with initial region, open like this, and specify latitude will be my location. So maybe I should show how to get my location at first. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, now we're gonna get into some
I
more. Yeah.
Now I understand, like, yesterday you were always like, oh, there are so nice comments here, but I didn't have time to read them because I was working. But now I understand like what you feel. Like it's pure joy, like seeing these kind of comments. Like this is the best channel for beginners, intermediate, and advanced developers in the entire universe.
Wow,
Damn.
yeah, that's
I'm
crazy.
pretty sure there is.
I told you.
I'm pretty sure there is some aliens teaching React Native better than me, but until we find them and get a connection to them, like I'll take the crown. Yeah, I got my developer job by learning from this channel. Damn,
Nice.
that's amazing.
That's crazy. Wow. So yeah, and I'll start with getting the user location where we are currently. In order to do that, simply import everything as location from Expo location. Okay, let's save it. And now we'll need to create import use effect as well here. And when we load this page, fire use effect like this on screen render. So that's why we're passing empty array as dependencies. And in here, we will also need to create use state and a state for my location. Let's do it above the references. So const, I'll call it driver location, set driver location equals use state. And at first, I don't have any location, so it's going to be null. Okay, let's save it. And in this use effect, we'll have to do a few things. And I think I have them in a presentation. So let's do it like this. We'll have to request for the location to allow to use their location because that's sensitive data and we don't get that right away. After we get the location, we'll be able to get the current location, and later we'll get back to that one. So yeah, first of all, let's work on requesting the permission to use user location. Let's add this back to the stream, make it this way. And yeah, so in order to do that, we go to use effect. And in here, we need to create a function called const get, because this is going to be asynchronous. I have like two ways of doing that. And I'll show you first of all this way, because that's a bit longer, but makes more sense. And then I'll shorten the function. Get delivery
Location permission or what?
I will get here everything. I'll get the permission. If I get the permission, I'll set
Okay.
right away the permission to the user. It's going to be asynchronous, so we need to specify that and open this one. So in order to request for the location, we will have to destructure the status from the request and go for await location dot, and this is going to be long request yes, foreground permissions async, yes, like this. So this will give us first of all, will show a pop-up asking for a user to give the location to the user to us, and if he accepts, then we'll be able to work with it. But if he doesn't, so if the status is not there or they declined it, which I need to check it with like this, granted. If it's not granted, that means he didn't let us use it. So we can simply, for now, console log and say no, 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 and return. Save. What's the problem here? Unexpected word. Oh, yes, I forgot this one. Okay, yeah. Yes, so if he accepts to share the location, then we can get the location by doing await location dot
Can you scroll
get,
a bit down?
yes, get current position sync. So if we get this location, we can set Wow, I said location so many times. Then we can set the driver location to latitude of location dot coordinates dot latitude, and longitude to location dot coordinates dot longitude, and save
Okay.
it. So yeah, now we need to call this function. So like that, get delivery locations, because you can't simply do, and you, as you can see, we already get this experience needs permissions, blah blah. So let's allow it, because we'll need to allow it. Now we set the driver location as well, but that's one way of showing this function. But it takes like a lot of unnecessary code that we can clean up a little bit. And in order to do that, we can delete this, wrap this whole thing in these parentheses, and then simply call the function. That's basically the same as we had before, but just with less lines of code, and it will work. So in order to check if it's working, let's console dot warn driver location and save it. And you can
I
see we
I,
get
I do this like in day-to-day work because this is much easier. But on YouTube, I always tend not to do it just because it's quite confusing. Like it's too many parentheses, and people might say like, "What's happening there?" And if we
that's true.
forget to call the function afterwards,
Like
it's
this.
not gonna work. And yeah, like what
Okay.
Lucas did right now is just no. You keep it, keep it, keep it. That's fine. That's fine. Like perfect, fine. I'm just saying
Good.
like we are getting in the risk of people getting confused here, or of how this function works. Like
Yeah.
declare it's basically instead of declaring a function with a name and then calling that function, we declare the function without any name and call it right away. That's why
Yeah.
we put it like in parentheses, and then we have another set of parentheses. Basically, we are calling that function.
Yeah. So yeah, you can use the previous way if it makes more sense. It will work completely the same. But now we can specify our initial region, which is going to be a latitude of driver. Why I'm not getting the no? Okay, driver location dot latitude. Then longitude will be as well driver location dot longitude. And we also need to specify two extra options in order to specify how close it has to be, like the map is, like, I mean, this way, how close to,
Mhm.
I don't know,
The zoom level.
how much zoomed in it should be. And it's called latitude delta, and we'll go for 0.07. And also longitude delta will go for 0.07 as well. So let's reload everything and see uh, driver location. Yes, it's because when we just render, we don't have this driver location. So we can simply, should we go for a activity indicator or access the initial region safely? Maybe activity indicator. So if we don't have driver location yet,
So sorry, that's not me.
then we can return activity indicator for, no, you can already see that it imported from a wrong place. Where is React Native? I don't have anything. Oh, here. Okay, let's delete this one. Let's make size large. Save it. And now style. No, it's not an object. Driver location dot latitude. Where did I written it wrong?
But initially it's null, so you're doing if okay.
I'm doing a check here.
Latitude. Can well waiting.
Yeah, probably had a mistake there. So Here it is, our initial location in San Francisco. Finally, it's showing the correct place where I am actually. Okay, so that's good. We have driver's location, but we also need to set, for example, if I go from here, click on here. No, I was showing it there correctly. Why to follow user, show user location?
Are you are you doing the same in the order delivery of tracking the
Oh
location?
my
You
god.
did it in the wrong screen.
Yes.
Don't worry, it's
Okay.
okay. It's okay. We're
Yeah,
gonna get
so
there.
let's cut everything from order screen and
Take it
paste it.
easy because this is error prone.
So, okay, we didn't need that. We don't need this one here. Okay, what else? So we don't use these, but we will need these in orders delivery.
Yeah.
So we don't need activity indicator here, but we will need it here. What else? We don't need location here, but we do need it here. Good, good, good. This is good. And we don't need these two here, but we need it here. I think that's everything. Yes, most likely. So let's quickly check. Bottom sheet, snap points. Yes. Yeah, so I did it in the wrong screen. We needed to do it in order delivery screen, which right now, as you can see, it does work. So let's test it. First of all, we're here. We open this one, and we are in a correct location. Perfect. I hope nobody got too confused. So
It's okay. I think we didn't have to move a lot of stuff.
yeah,
The use effect, the if statement, the state, and yeah,
yeah,
these are the
and
most
in
important
this
part.
initial region.
Initial
So
region.
that's good. We have already our initial region. We see ourselves, but we need to see, for example, as I said, when I go from there to this place, I need to see the order as well. Like, where do I pick up the order? Because if I, for example, let's go back here. So, for example, if I'm here, I don't really see, okay, I can see delivery details is to Vadim and the address is ABC1 and the restaurant is this. But for example, I myself, I don't know the street names. Like, I
Yeah.
can't tell how far it is. So when I click on here, I should be able to see on the map how close the restaurant is to me and how close the user is to me. So in order to do that, in the same use effect, we will first of all also create two
What's
more
the
states.
plan? Markers?
The directions and then
Let's
markers
start
as well.
with markers because
But
what you said, like we get into, okay, let's
yeah,
display
but we still
the
need like
what?
the state for them. But yeah, let's do first markers. I agree because
Uh, but why do we need state for them? Because this
uh,
information will not change. It will come from the order, if I'm not
for
mistaken.
but for the yes, most likely it will come from an order.
So if it doesn't
Yeah,
change, I
then we can
think,
use it simply from the order.
yeah.
Yeah, so okay, then
Maybe I'm
let's
wrong. I
simply
don't know.
no, you're correct. It won't change. I was doing when I was working like behind
Yeah.
preparing, I didn't have that data, so that's why I was working with states. But now
Okay.
it's correct. We will first we will get those orders. So let's simply create. Did I import a marker? Yes. Let's simply create a marker
We need to create one
and
marker for the restaurant and one for
yeah,
the user.
yes, exactly. So let's do like this. Let's do like this, and each
Scroll
marker.
down.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
So each marker will get first of all will take coordinates, which will come from. Do I have the order here? Yes. Order dot restaurant dot lat. Yes, but I need to make it an object. So latitude like this, and then also longitude from order.restaurant.lng. Okay,
Yep.
so we have the coordinate. We can add the title from order dot restaurant dot
Name.
name, and then address will make it description. Okay, and now for the marker, another marker, we will basically do the same things, but just with user information. So here is the second marker, and instead of order restaurant long let, we'll do order user let and order user longitude. And for the title, we will say user name and user address.
Perfect.
Let's save it. And oh, so that's why I did it, because our orders from here are in Moldova. So most likely I need to take my coordinates in Moldova.
To set your coordinates in Moldova, that would be easier, I think, as well. Yeah, like either change your current location or change the orders to be near you. I'm not even
Can you
sure
give
that
me
they're in
some
Moldova.
Moldovan coordinates?
Yes, 1 second. Let me grab it. Maybe you can take them from the orders themselves.
Orders? Yeah, let's see. Let's say the first restaurant order. No, I'm taking the first one. So from the last one. Okay, so this one, copy. And this one. Okay, yes, I'm here. And let's reload. Let's see if it won't change. No, I'm somewhere in the middle of Moldova. But yeah, so right now we don't see the markers because we didn't specify what it should display. We just left it empty. So they think, okay, it should be empty. So now we need to display icons that I have here.
You can copy that the one from the restaurant from the previous screen, because we did that with
very nice
like
ones.
Yeah.
So this one, and yeah, so the same for the restaurant. Yes, it will be the same completely, which is here. And we'll also, you're right, we need to make it like with a white box. But let's first of all include the other one to see if everything is working correctly. Let's save it and now go back and also maybe reload. Fail prop coordinate latitude from the user. In map marker. Do I order user let long latitude? I think maybe I made a mistake like writing this.
Latitude. Yeah, latitude with not D. From
Latitude. Oh wow, this word is like so annoying. And longitude, did I write that correctly? Yes.
Longitude, yes.
I did.
And we're somewhere where?
In the same place. So the dummy data is not exactly
very
the best,
good,
but we can adjust it. And which one am I taking? The first one. And 9, and let's say 3. Yeah, well, maybe they're too close. 1.
No, it's okay, bro. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like I know Moldova, that's a lot.
We're almost to Romania.
Yeah.
Okay, so everything is working. Now let's do the same styles as in order screen here. So let's copy this one. Close it. Go here. Nope, don't close it here. Close it here. like that, save it, and make white inside. Yes. Like this. Edit, paste it, fix it, save. Okay, so now we see the restaurant and the user location where we need to deliver and where to need to take. So, okay, we have the markers. The next step is most likely already directions.
Yes.
So, yeah. Yep, let's start working on them. So in order to do that, we need to import the library that we installed, which is called import a map view directions from React Native maps directions. Okay, perfect. And in the in here in the map view that we have here, we need to like pass this. No, not passing. How is it calling? Like when you no, not initialize. Don't know the right word. But yeah, basically add map view directions here. And in this map view directions, we'll have to specify quite a few things. So first of all, we need to specify the origin. So basically, where are you? And this is going to be driver's location. Okay, easy. We need to specify the destination as well. So the final destination is going to be a user that we like basically because first of all we are going to the restaurant and then only going to the user. So to access that we say order dot user dot lat, and also probably I'll make another mistake, latitude. No, I didn't do that. And longitude, which will be from order dot user dot longitude. Okay, yes, not origin, but destination. Destination. Save it. Perfect. Now we also need to pass the stroke width. Stroke width. That's basically how fat will be the line.
How thick.
How thick, yes. Let's do 10. And also, lastly, let's do stroke color, which will be the color of the line. So I have it prepared here. Let's copy it. Okay, and last but not least, we need to provide the API key. So should I provide the one that I have, or
Yeah.
should I
Yeah.
add it somewhere? Okay, so provide the API key that you just copied when we were creating the directions API enabling and then creating the key, and paste it here. After pasting it, we need to save everything here. Let's try reloading. Most likely I made a mistake somewhere, but yeah, let's see. A missing API key. Did I spell it incorrectly? Yes, I spelled it incorrectly. API key with not with a capital. So now let's, oh yeah, it's pretty far. Now let's try to reload and see what's the problem here. Okay, yeah, so here is the line. Perfect. We can see that we are shown the path to the, first of all, the restaurant. We can go here, take our meal. Of course, our restaurant is in the middle of the desert, so there's no way to go there. That's why it's showing this path like as the closest one. Oh, no. It's showing right now the destination, which is the user. And that's introduces a problem because we need to show, first of all, where the driver needs to pick up the order and then where it needs to deliver. So in order to do that, we need to pass way points, which is basically array of stops that you need to do before you reach your destination.
Mhm.
And the
It's
stop will
similar
be
like in Google Maps when you add a waypoint, like a stop.
yes, order mm, dot restaurant. Maybe I should have like structured everything, but yeah, order.restaurant.let, and longitude will be order.restaurant.latitude. So that's basically our only waypoint. And oh, because I'm giving two latitudes. Let's save it. And here it is. Now it's showing the correct path. So basically, we are going from here on the driveway, most likely, and going to this. We're taking here the order and then going back to the user. Okay, so we have all of this information, but we don't see how long does it take for me to go there, and what's the like 5 kilometers. It's only a hard-coded value, but we need to see the actual value here. So in order to see that, we have a thing. We have a function called in map view directions called onReady, which will be launched on when the map view directions are ready. So, and it will return results, which we will make use of. Not results, but maybe result. So let's create.
That's an interesting question. We didn't plan this yet. Change color for each one. I think he means like the color to the restaurant and then there. Not sure if that's possible, but while Lucas is doing, I'm gonna research.
Okay, yes. So because we know that our minutes and our kilometers will change, I'm not sure how how often, but it will definitely change. That means we need more states. So one state we will need for total minutes, set total minutes, which let's initialize it with 0 as default value, and total set total kilometers, also as 0 at first. Let's save it. Okay, let's go here where we have that already. Did I miss it already? Yeah, here it is. So we need to set when our directions are ready, we need to set total minutes, which we can get from, let me check the documentation, result dot distance. No, result dot duration, and we can get the kilometers by result dot distance. Don't forget to change here, set total kilometers. Let's save it. Okay, and now we need to display this data. So where do we show it? Here, instead of 14 minutes, simply show total minutes as well as total command. Save it. And let's reload everything as we didn't have it ready. So from here, let's go here. Oh yeah, so you see the values are, well, let's say a little bit too big. So for total minutes, we can do 2 fixed, and let's say 1, save it. And for total kilometers, we can do also 2 fixed, but we will show 3 digits after. Save it. And actually, do we need to show?
What?
We don't need to 1 after the minutes. We don't need
can
to show
be 0.
anything.
Definitely.
So perfect. We can see that.
And for the kilometers, like maybe only 1 digit because 3 is too many.
The thing is that after it goes past 1 kilometer, it will show then only like 0.1. And if it's 150 meters, then you will see still 1.1. So maybe at least to 2 digits. Or do you want to make it 1?
No, it's okay. 2 digits, I think. Fine.
You can work on these too, like for example, and calculate if it's, for example, now it's showing only 98 minutes, but you could make it so that it shows 1 hour and like minutes, and also for the kilometers. But yeah, for the demonstration purposes, let's leave it like it is right now. Okay, we have this, we have this. So now we need to, for example, if we start moving here, we need to update our path from time to time in order to like show different paths that we are getting closer, and we need to update these values as well. So for that, we will create a listener. When we fire our use effect, we will create a something called foreground subscription, which is going to be location dot, and again watch position async. Okay, let's and inside let's pass some options. So first of all, we need to pass an object of tracking options. First of all, let's pass the accuracy to which how accurate we should track the location. So you can add like low, medium, or whatever accuracy you like. For example, you think your application needs. Here is the values: lowest, low, highest, high, best for navigation, and balance. I'll go for high here because we need it quite accurate, and also distance interval. So what that means, how often we should rerun. So how often we should rerun this, and how often we should track their position. I'm not sure how to explain, but if you pass, for example, here 10, it will rerun this function that we will like specify a little bit lower. It will run it every 10 meters when the user, this little dot, moves 10 meters. We don't need it that often. And for demonstration purposes, probably I'll like do something like 100, no, maybe 100, not 500. But you can do like every 1 meter. Of course, it's probably going to be too much, but yeah, something like that. Let's save it. And that's not it. We also need to specify, after like specifying these options, yeah, we can pass a function, and in that function we get updated location, which is going to be a new location where the user is with all the details that we need. And in this function we will set driver location to this new location. So let's latitude will be updated location dot coords dot latitude, and longitude will be updated location dot coords dot longitude. Let's save everything. Let's go here. Can't find variable. Oh, and also like after I need to do the const, yes, here. But after like after you leave, for example, this screen, we need to clean up. And in order to clean up, in order not to run this like
Watch
this
position.
listener subscription on your application the whole time. So after you leave the screen, we need to return this. And that way we will clean up this function and it will no longer run. Let's save this. Let's go here. And now in order to test this, there is only one. So why this? Because you see here, I'm only updating the driver location, not the time and the minutes. But every time I update driver location, this map view directions will change, which
Re-render.
means, yeah, the render and change, which means it will fire this on ready event once more. And when it fires, we will be able to set total minutes and set total kilometers left. So in
Yep.
order to showcase this one, let's go to Freeway Drive. Yeah, it's too far. Like I'm trying to drive from America to Moldova. So we won't be able to showcase this. How to show the movement now without using
Will the city run also do the same?
Yeah, everything, these simulations are done in America. That's why I had those
Let's
coordinates.
let's see where the simulation is running, and let's grab some fix up
Okay,
our
so then I
navigation.
have all the data for that prepared,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, so let me just find in my notes. Where are they? Yeah, here. So let's set, where are we setting the end location? So here it is, coordinates. Nope, no, close here. Here. So destination will be, let me copy these coordinates.
But let's change them in dummy data, no?
Or yeah, maybe that, yeah,
Because
I think
because
that makes
we will
more
have to
sense.
go back here, update code.
So
And
end destination is user. Okay. This is the latitude. This is the
we'll
longitude.
try to update the dummy data after the video. So if you're watching it afterwards, like you're gonna not gonna have to mess up with latitude and longitude that we are doing now.
Yeah. Let's save these. Okay. So now I have but I need to also update my own location to a different one. So features, location, custom location, and where I have that location. Can I do Control Z? Nope. I hope it's this one. Not sure, but no, it's not this one. Doesn't matter. It will be close enough. Okay. But no, let's copy this one.
Lucas, you're working here, but we're having like a nice conversation with people in the live chat. So
What are you talking about?
uh, about girlfriends being jealous to their boyfriends because they're watching too much of my videos.
Oh
I
wow.
yeah, I received a message from a subscriber that every time like she hears me like, oh, again him. And someone suggested a nice answer. Tell her these videos will help to buy
Oh,
you that brand new Ferrari.
exactly. So here it is. We can see our location, the restaurant, and also the
So we decided to
user.
chill a bit in San Francisco. Yeah?
Yes, we
Enough
decided
Moldova.
enough of Moldova. There's nothing there. So let's do the feature location freeway drive. And as you can see, we have this line here, and we can see that the time and kilometers change as well. So let's see when we start moving, and it will
Let's go. Let's
start
go. Come
update.
on.
Okay,
Look at
well,
it.
it's getting faster, faster. That's that brunette. That's that brand new Ferrari that
Damn. It
we were just
updated
talking.
automatically.
Yeah. So but I see that kilometers. Oh, yeah. Now it's updating everything. Yeah. So as you can see, the kilometers are updated as well. The time will probably be updated soon as well.
That's
But
gonna be a long drive for delivering a meal,
yeah, that's
84
good.
kilometers.
But as you can see, everything is working, and that's what we actually needed. So let's go to our custom location back. And what now? What else do we need? Let's see the uh, slides. Okay, we have the listening to changes. We are updating those changes. We are rendering the route. No, it's not demo yet. It's not demo yet, but now we need to change. So for example, for now, I am always able to accept the order, right? But if I, for example, just open the delivery, I should be able to see this whole path like it is right now. And then if I think, okay, 35 meters is not that far, 14 kilometers, I can probably make it. In Lithuania, that's far, but probably in America, that's not. So then I should be able to accept the order and then start the delivery. And after I accept the order, I shouldn't be able to click pick up the order because I'm still not close to the restaurant. So I should be able to click pick up the order only when I'm, like, let's say in 100-meter radius of the restaurant. And after I pick up the order, the route should change to show the route to the user. And the same, also, I should be able to finish the delivery only when I'm in 100-meter radius of the user. So in order to do that, maybe I need more water because I don't have anything left. So maybe you'll take over, and I'll.
Um, do you want us to put that plugin for live share, or you need just a
Oh,
small?
I mean, I need like a
Oh,
minute and
okay,
a
okay,
half.
no worries. Okay, we are waiting you here. Everyone is waiting you here. Lucas is doing a great job. Like 3 hours without any stop, like going boom, boom, boom. Okay, so what other questions do we have? This is a very interesting idea. Can you make a tutorial on how to get a girlfriend? Alex, we need to make a tutorial. We need to make a tutorial. People are asking. The secret is in React Native. You just have to know React Native. People are asking, can you make a tutorial how to get a girlfriend? Come say hi.
Hi guys.
Everyone wants to see you.
I will do it.
Don't blush because nobody sees you so far. All right. So what's the secret?
I'm actually imaginary girlfriend, so there is no secret. You don't have a girlfriend.
How could you? All right. DM, this is a very good thing. Like, I was wondering if you would like to add a live stream only talking about like your experience, funny, interesting stories. This is actually sounds more like a podcast, and it's something that I always want to do. And we actually discussed like at the beginning of a year with the whole team of Not Just Development um, about starting a podcast, but we decided that it's not time yet. Just yeah, we have to focus on what we're doing best. But definitely, like something like this is coming because I would like to just sit down, relax, and talk with Lucas about anything that's happening, like interesting stories, as you're saying,
Yeah, I
our
like this
experience.
idea.
Maybe okay. I'm gonna stop here. Oh my god, I'm struggling with limiting like the amount of things that I'm doing just because I want to do everything and I want to do them now, and then I end up like overworking and not
Yeah,
sleeping, and yeah, step by step, but it's coming.
yeah, yeah. I am waiting for that as well. I would like to be the first guest.
Maybe you're not
So,
gonna be the guest, you're gonna be the
okay, yeah.
co-host.
Okay, I would love to. And then we could actually invite the viewers to tell their stories because I
Yeah.
can see that they have so many interesting stories that it's crazy. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. But yeah, let's first of all focus on more important things, which is finishing your course, and for me right now, finishing this delivery app.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the screen. And I know that there will be a few different statuses of the order, as we can see here, and I'm wondering like how to approach it better. Is it to create something similar to enums in order to be able to track their order status, or is there a better way? So for example, let's think, if I go from here, if I see this first screen, that means I don't have yet an order, but I don't have a way yet to check it because I don't have backend
You
yet.
know how I think we can start.
Yeah.
First of all, we need to understand if we accepted the order or not.
Yes.
The order that we are looking at the moment uh, is, yeah, like that order. But when we press on accept order, let's save the same order in a state variable called active order or accepted order or something like that.
Okay, that
So
makes sense.
we
Yes.
will take it from one place and put it in the active order. And
Yes.
after that point, we will think how to deal with the next states.
Yes, I think that's a good suggestion. So let's do just that. Create another state with active order and set active order. And at first, it's going to be null. So that means we need a function which will be maybe after use effect. I don't know why I like to keep, if I can, use effect like at the top and
Yeah.
probably after driver. So const on uh, on button press, because this button
Yeah.
will have different name. So okay, so after the first time when I click this button,
Give me
yes,
1 second. All in one wants to know from
yeah,
when we can access the course and how to enroll in it, the full stack mobile development developer course. So you will be able to enroll in the course starting from the 25th April up till 2nd of May. So you're gonna have 1 week. Next week we are launching the course. And during the next week, you're going to receive more information about the details. But go to academy.notjust.dev, and there you'll simply be able to enroll by pressing enroll, and you're going to be there all set. And I'm going to invite you to our private community that we have with all the course members. And I'm going to share all the resources that you need to get started and start leveling up your skills as a full stack mobile developer right away.
yep. Okay, so now we can, when a user clicks this button, accept order, first of all, we will check if there is active order.
Mhm.
If there is no
Wait a
active
second. Wait
order,
a second. My bad. My bad. I was not showing. But yeah, you just did that if statement, right?
yeah, only this if statement. If there is no active order, that means we need to set active order to the order that we have right now. And
Yes.
after setting into this order, we will need to change the route. So
I'm thinking right now,
yep,
by doing this, now
I think
everywhere in our GSX, we are accessing order, not active order.
yep, because that's what we're getting for. I think like I was thinking with enums, and like because we will need to do a lot of checks, and everywhere checking like, okay, if we have
Mhm.
an active order or
Yeah.
no. For example, in when we're changing the destinations and waypoints, because we will have to delete the waypoint after we have an active order. So that's why I thought like enums would be the easiest way to say, okay, at which stage am I? Is it not
Yeah.
accepted? Is it accepted? Is it picked up?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think that's gonna work a bit better.
Let's see. We can improve later. I think
Yeah.
today will be order stream. So yeah. Okay, so instead of yeah creating the state for active order, I will create kind of enums which are called order statuses, and I will simply have different order statuses. First of all, will be not accepted. That's the first status, which is basically that means I still didn't accepted it. That means it's at this stage like it is right now. There will be another step.
For Vavar, send you like exactly what
The exact, yeah, you could do
that
that.
we will need. But you can go with right, like I
I can
think
change
it's
it.
new. The first one is new.
Okay, new.
Uh no, yes. The first one is new. Then is ready for pickup we have. Then picked up.
I saw that you have ready for pickup without dash under here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then, but we don't really need like ready for pickup. After we accept, we already going like, okay, that means it's already create.
We actually don't
So
need the new one because if a order is new, but it is still in cooking process, we don't need to show it here. We will show orders on the map, only
when
orders
they're
in the state ready for pickup.
yes,
Uh,
yes, yes, yes. So
so that means that we will need one more state between ready for pickup because the next state in our case we created picked up. So you
yeah,
can
so
write it
that's
right
what we
now.
are gonna do. Ready for pickup, picked up. Uh,
Yeah.
And then that's it, and then completed.
Yeah, I think it's called completed.
Is
I'll
it?
double
But
check.
we don't really even need completed. Like if it's completed, if you complete the order, we'll just go back. That we don't need that state. There's only two states. If I'm not ready for pickup, it's this one. After you, oh no, so after you accept the order, we need one in between these
We
two.
need in between. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay, so
Accepted or
yeah, I think accepted will make sense.
accepted or driver. How to call it?
I think
Okay,
this one works.
accepted. Yeah.
You accept the order. Okay, so yeah, if we
So,
go
like
to
to recap, the life cycle of a order, user will place a order. It's going to be in a new state. In that case, drivers will not see it. Only restaurants will see them in their dashboard, and from the dashboard, they will put it in the cooking state. After it is cooked, they will put it in the ready for pickup state. And when the order is in ready for pickup, drivers will see them on the map. And
yes,
the first one who accepts it will move the order to the accepted state. Then he's going to drive to the restaurant. He will pick it up from the restaurant. When he's picking it up, it's going to transform to picked up. And then he's going to go to the user. When he gets to the user, it's in the state completed. So
Yeah.
that's the whole journey.
Yes, yeah. Okay, so that means where's that button? Did I delete
Well,
the whole button? Yes.
we have a super sticker. Thank you very much, Mohammed. Appreciate
Whoa,
that.
cool, nice.
But it's a nice sticker. Like I see it on YouTube.
I don't see it. Later, I'll check it. So const on button pressed, and in here we'll say, okay, if order. So that means we need also to have delivery status as our state, because we will always change it in here.
Okay, we can do
Later,
it.
maybe we'll get it from the backend. I don't know,
Yeah,
but right
yeah.
now I don't
Okay.
have it. So
Right
probably I'll
now,
use it.
use state.
Delivery status, set delivery status, and our default delivery status will be from order statuses dot ready for pickup. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Yep. Can you close left panel?
Yes, yes. So okay, if on button press, if our delivery status equals to order status that dot ready for pickup, that means we just clicked on it, and that means we are accepting we're clicking this accept order button. And after we do that, we need to do a few things. First of all, you remember we defined this. Where is it? Oh, where's the map reference? Don't I have that? No, I said I'll introduce it when I do it. So we need to
Let's
do the
first
same.
change the delivery status and then animate that. Or
Okay,
okay. Go
you won't see
on.
anything yet. So
Yeah,
let's do it. Map ref equals use ref null at first, and then we go here. Where's our map view? And where do I need to pass it? Yeah, to ref equals map ref. Save it. So when I
Someone
accept,
wanted you to do this. So specifically for you, Amis, Lucas is gonna animate the zoom in automatically.
yeah. So after you click, after you pass the reference here, we can use this map outside here. So for example, I can do something like map.ref.current, because I need to take the current map reference basically, and I can do where is animate? I hope I'm writing correctly. Animate to region. So basically, it will animate the change to another region where, for example, we need to pick up. But in our case, what I will do, you can change the longitude and latitude as well. But what I will do is set latitude to the same as driver location dot latitude. I will set the longitude as well, the same as driver location dot longitude. But what I will change, I will zoom in a little bit nicely. So I will change the latitude delta to something like, I don't know, 0.01. And also I will change the longitude delta to 0.01. So let's save this. And okay, so after I accept it, I will zoom in. Also, I need to change now the state. So set delivery status to order statuses dot accepted. And do I need to do something else? I think I don't.
You need to
A
link
button.
the function to the button.
Yes. Yeah. Where is that button? Yeah, here. So we need to wrap it in a pressable. In order to do that, let's firstly import pressable. Go here. Change this into pressable and pass on press equal on button press. Save it. And for example, okay. Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's say I already went to here. I see the order. I can oh no, I didn't do one more thing. So let's
To
reload.
close the
Yeah. So after animating, first of all, before animating, I need to use this bottom sheet reference as well. So let's go back to our function and say bottom sheet reference dot current dot, and do you remember? I think it's collapse. Is it? Probably.
I don't
And I
know.
need to check like if I have this current as well. So let's save it. Let's go to one of the orders. Okay, I see the initial order. Okay, I think I agree with it. I want to accept it. So accept, it closes and zooms in nicely. After which you can like change the zoom in, whether you want it more, less of it, and then start tracking here. So one thing that Google Directions API basically doesn't allow you, and they specify this in their privacy policy, is to make this Directions API as a turn-by-turn navigation. If you want to use turn-by-turn navigation, you have to use their Google Maps, basically, instead of creating it your own.
Bro,
Yes.
wait a second. Today we're
What the
drinking.
fuck?
Jonathan, thank you very much. Oh my god, this is the biggest
What
donation
the
so far.
fuck?
Oh my god, thank you very much. Without any message, without anything. Thank you, Jonathan Berber.
He
Barber.
said all the best on your upcoming course. Jesus Christ.
Thank you very much. You are very welcome to join the course that is launching on Monday.
Wow.
All right.
I got goosebumps. Good, nice,
Thank you.
nice. Wow. Thank you, Jonathan. Woo! I got lost to what I was talking about.
What you are doing?
So, yes, setting delivery status, and yeah, I think for order status is that's it. We need to okay, so first of all, let's start with managing the button, because even though we accept it, we still see accept order. So let's do some managing, and then we'll get back to the directions. And for example, because if I accept the order, I don't want to see this route to the user yet, because I'm still going to the restaurant. So first of all, I want to see only the route to the restaurant. And when I pick up the order, I want to see the route from the restaurant to the user. So, but before that, let's work on a button. Okay, so I will create two functions. One of them will render button title, which I'm going to do it by simply checking the order status. Yeah, so if delivery status equals order statuses dot ready for pickup, it's going to simply return accept order. So let's copy this 2 more times. If delivery status is accepted, that means we need to show pickup order, because most likely we will want to pick up the order as our
From
next.
the restaurant.
Yeah, from the restaurant. And lastly, if it's picked up, we will complete the delivery.
Can you scroll a bit?
Yes, complete delivery. Yes, okay. So let's go to our button, and here, instead of rendering this one, let's do render button title and call it. Okay, so now it's in pickup order. Perfect. But I can click on it. Yeah, I can click on it right now, like even if I am 1 kilometer from the restaurant, which shouldn't happen. So I need another function, which is called const is button pressable.
So you want
Okay.
to disable the button depending
Yeah,
on how far is the driver from his destination or restaurant.
exactly. Yes. So, and in order to do that, we will have to introduce one more state, which is going to be is driver close. That is driver close, and at first it's going to be false. But on every, where is our map view directions? On every re-render, on every ready state, we will check if
Scroll
resolve.
a bit.
Yeah, I need.
No,
You
no,
see
no
my
worries.
inexperience for streaming, that because I like keep it here, and it's good that Vadim is like telling always like either close or
But I
scroll a
also
bit.
make these mistakes. Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so we will check if the distance is closer than 100 meters. That means we can set is driver close to true, because that means we can already pick it up. You can make it even closer if you want, but yeah, I think 100 meters for us will work. So let's save it.
You know what I'm thinking?
Yeah,
Not to get into a situation when this function is not called. And you know why I think this way? Like we update the driver location every 500 meters.
every
So
100
if
meters.
he what?
Every 100 meters.
Oh, you update every 100 meter.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, that's fine. Then maybe add less than or equal. So
Okay.
no,
Yeah.
yeah. Like if this
That's
value
actually smart.
would be smaller, you might get into a very rare situation when the previous update was at 100 meters
Yeah.
and you didn't set it to true, and the next update never happened because you are updating every 100 meters. So
Yeah.
you are
Yeah.
5 meters from the home, but nothing happens.
Yeah. Yeah. True. So if now we can make our checks. If our delivery status equals to order status dot not accepted. Oh, we don't have. So basically, if it's wait, if it's what ready for pickup, right? Yes. If it's ready for pickup, then we should return that it's button is button disabled. I should call, because I will return when it's disabled. Probably. Let me think. Uh, So if delivery status or ready for pickup, then button is not disabled. Okay. Now, if uh, delivery status equals order statuses dot accepted and is courier is driver close, then I should return also. It shouldn't be disabled, because that means I am close. That means I'm returning false. And lastly, if delivery status is picked up and driver is close, that means I'm close to the user's house already. So Otherwise, I should return true to disable it, because that means I am nor the status is ready for pickup, nor I am close to the restaurant and the order is not even accepted, nor I am able to deliver to the user, and nor am I close. I think that's correct. If I'm wrong on the logic, let me know, guys. And in here, simply pass is it disabled, is button disabled, and call it. So let's see if it works. Now it should be disabled. Oh, and also I need to change the styles of a button if it is disabled. So in here, in button container, I will destructure it and add background color. So if is button disabled, then return gray. Else, what do we return there? Else this one, and delete this one. Oh, no. Delete this one. Maybe fix here everything. Here. Then return this one. Okay, let's style it a bit, save it, and see if it is gray. But is button disabled? If it's true. Oh. Okay, let's see. Delivery status right now. Let's reload everything and check. Maybe I didn't accept the order yet. So now it should be green. Okay, now I accept the order. I'm able to drive there. Okay, yes, I didn't. Now it's pickup order. I'm too far. I cannot click on it. Nothing is happening if I'm clicking on it. So I need to implement more logic on button press. So then if delivery status equals order status, order statuses dot accepted, that means set delivery status to order statuses dot picked up. And lastly, if delivery status equals order statuses dot picked up, that means console dot warn for now delivery finito, finished. So in here we will make some more changes later. Actually, right now we need to make them. So okay, let me yeah. So now we will work. We finished with the button. Now we will work on the logic. So as I said, if I accept the order, I don't want to see the route to the user, which means I need to hide this waypoint because I simply don't need it anymore. And this is the intermediate waypoint to the restaurant. So in order to do that, I have to create a check, another one, which is going to be if delivery status equals to order statuses dot accepted, then I need to return the restaurant location. No, then I don't need to show anything. So it will make more sense if I would do, let me check again ready for pickup.
So you want to show the waypoint only when it's ready for pickup.
Ready for pickup, yes. And otherwise, I will simply pass empty array, which means I don't need any points.
Waypoint.
Any waypoints.
Because in our cases, you are calculating directly to restaurant or directly to user. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So let's test if it's working. Okay, I'm accepting the order, and I am for some. Oh yeah, because I'm showing it right now. Okay, so it kind of works. I don't see that intermediate point anymore, but that means that if I accept that my destination is not yet the user destination, but it is actually the restaurant is my destination. So in order to have it here, I need to do another thing.
What do you think about extracting objects of latitude and longitude in variables like user location, restaurant location, and driver location? Because
That's what
now,
I
like,
said. Like,
oh, I missed that. Yeah.
like I think I even like maybe I asked you, I said like maybe we should extract these like into separate ones, but then I said, oh, okay, let's do it still like that. But now it's getting out of hands.
Yeah.
So okay, we'll do it. Like that's one more last check. So if
Okay.
order status is ready for pickup, right, then we will if it's picked up, then we will show the destination to the restaurant. Else we will show the destination to the user. No, not picked up. What's the next after accepted? Yes, it's simply accepted. So if I accept the order, I want to see the destination to the restaurant, which right now is, should we extract right now or just do this last thing and then extract? Order
As you say.
restaurant. It's like, I just want to show it and then
To show you that it's working. Yeah.
Yeah, that order dot restaurant dot longitude. And so let's go through the whole route. First of all, I go from here to here. I check, okay, this is my route. I am accepting the order. After I accept the order, I start seeing the route to the restaurant, which changes the minutes and kilometers to go. Okay, after I am here, or before the actual demo, we should extract, because now I will have to start playing around with changing my location in order to check if this button is working. So let's do that. In here, let's define const restaurant location, which is going to be the latitude of something and longitude of something. Where is the restaurant location? Oh, so what? It is order dot restaurant dot lat, and longitude is order dot restaurant dot longitude. Okay, and also I need user location. User, maybe delivery location will make more sense. User. User. Okay, and now let's go through everything and change where we need it. Okay, we don't need to change it here. Driver location, that's okay. Here nothing, here nothing. Here we have a lot of changes. So if, let's maybe do this, save it, and okay, if delivery status is accepted, then I'm showing restaurant location. Otherwise, I'm showing the delivery location. And here the same. I'm showing here restaurant location. Otherwise, an empty array. Save it. Do I have it anywhere else? I don't think so. These were the only places. Okay. I think we are done. And unless I've missed something. But I don't think so.
Let's see. I think you covered everything that we have planned for today.
But let's see and test a little bit as well. So at first I'm seeing this. I can check the order. After checking the order,
You should be able to go back.
yes, that's what I forgot. So let's test everything here and then, yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Accept the order. I can see everything changed. I cannot press here. But now if I change my location to this restaurant location, I think I can simply do this. Here, 1, 2, maybe this one will be a bit hard. Okay, now I'm here, which means 0 minutes, 0 kilometers. I already arrived here at the restaurant where I need, and I am able to pick up the order. Let's click pick up order. Okay, I should have closed this bottom sheet, but after I pick up the order, I can see the route to the user house. Yes. So let's see, where's the user house? Features, location, custom location. I remember what I forgot. Also to navigate to the main screen after completing the
30. Okay.
this one. And this one. Okay, I am close to the user. I'm able to complete the delivery with says delivery finished. So a quick few things, like after changing the status, I should close here. Also, I need navigation here. So port, use navigation from native stack. Now in here, const use navigation equals use navigation. And in the button, yep.
Someone is saying works just for orders at position 0. Yeah, because at this moment we're working with dummy data. We have focused only on the React Native and the front-end part with Google Maps and so on. But tomorrow we will integrate with our backend that we have developed yesterday, and we will actually fetch real orders. We will display real data there, and we will update the data on the backend whenever we change the status of a order. We will also update automatically the location of a driver in the backend in a way that the user will be able to listen to these updates, and the user will be able to see the driver on his map, like with live location. So yeah, we're gonna do that tomorrow. Another thing is also to see the delivery button to deactivate until you close to the customer.
Yes. So now pick up.
That's what Lucas implemented there.
And tomorrow, when we have the backend, we'll be able to, after completing the delivery, to write it to the backend and as completed delivery. Okay. Close. Okay, here. Now I'm delivered, complete delivery, and I am here, delivery finished. Perfecto. So the only thing that's left is to be able to navigate from here back. And most likely we will. Are we doing the icon button, right?
Yeah, probably that's the easiest way.
Do you have that icon from yesterday?
I can find it real quick. Let's go here.
Oh, so
in what screens was it?
It
Source,
was
screens,
detailed
restaurant details screen, header. Probably it's not in the header. 1 second. Index, it's here. And the icon is from Ionicons. I'm gonna send it to you. Ionicons name arrow back circle.
Okay.
Here I sent it.
Let's go into our most likely here. Navigation, go back, arrow back, circle, white, and
for the styles,
we need, I think, top.
I can. It's position absolute.
40, right, 15, and position.
And you need to render it either add elevation, but the easiest way would be just to render it below everything. Like you render everything and then you render it and it's gonna show on top. Right now the map
Okay.
is simply on top of it.
Yeah, gotcha.
You could
So
approach that with Z index and elevation, but
yeah,
it's a bit trickier on
what if I
Android.
do it?
Yes,
Right,
left.
top, right, not right, yeah, left. Okay, I'll maybe black to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it looks better. And then if I go back, I can go back. So
Perfect.
that's it.
And we need to probably disable it, hide it if the order is accepted.
Yes, we do
Just
need
show
to.
it only when the order is ready for pickup.
Delivery status equals order status dot ready for pickup.
Someone is saying that the delivery after you pick up the order, the button is pressable. Is it?
After you pick up the order, let's test it. It's not that hard.
Maybe, yeah, maybe
Accept
we
the
had a bug
order.
there.
Now we can go to locations, custom location. And where is the restaurant here? And this one here is the okay. Pickup order. Oh, complete delivery. Yes.
Thank you.
So it is definitely is button disabled. So if delivery status ready for pickup is not disabled, yes. If delivery status is accepted,
The driver is still closed. So just set is driver closed to false when you pick up the order.
yeah. Yep.
Right or no?
Yes, I think so as well. Because right now, like it didn't change this at all. It's still true because it's still closed. The driver is still closed. I didn't re-render this one. No, but I should have re-rendered this one. And it's
You set driver is closed.
bigger, yeah.
But else you don't have an else here. You don't set it back to false.
But if I were setting it every time to false, because it's every time I render. For example, I'm driving 100 meters, and if it's false, then I'm just setting false.
When do you think it becomes false?
I think after accepting the order. I think you were right.
No, no. I would say there is better because if the distance is less, then it actually set is driver close the condition inside the if statement. So it's gonna set to true or false depending on the distance. Do you get what I mean?
So you mean in here?
The condition that we have results dot distance is less than 0.1.
Yeah.
We put it instead of a true. So in that case, it's gonna set to true or false depending on the distance.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, we could, but of course it's like on every. But maybe that makes sense actually.
But yeah,
do it
like
also
wow,
on every.
what's the problem?
Yeah.
Even if it's gonna reset to false, it's not gonna trigger any updates because it's the same value.
Now I need to change everything. Okay, go here. Accept the order. I'm already here. Pick up the order. Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for your that you spotted the bug.
Yeah, thank you. And also a question, can notification be implemented to tell the user that the order is complete? We are not going to get into push notifications. However, we are going to notify in a way the user that the order has changed the status. Someone picked it up, and we're going to do that like with real-time data, with subscriptions, and the user will just look at the order on his application, and he's going to see like these updates of the position of a driver and so on. But for push notifications, like we are covering that, we're going to cover that in the course. So if you're interested in how to implement push notifications, check out the course. You might be interested.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you very, very much. Okay, I think we are done with everything today.
Yeah, I think so.
And it's under 4 hours.
Damn, that's good.
New
So
record.
let's see if we have any other questions and if we managed to, but yeah, we managed to do it under 4 hours. Congratulations, Lucas. Amazing. It was really a great stream.
Yeah, you needed a break. I mean, like 10 hours in a row, like 2 days. Yikes.
I did a 12-hour live stream, didn't
I
I?
remember one time. Crazy.
But yeah, like it's hard. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie. I understand how you feel right now. So if we have any fast questions, we can address them right now. Otherwise, I'll remember you that where the course is launching next Monday, 25th of April, and you're going to be able to enroll by following the URL academy.notjust.dev. And as well, you're going to find out more details on the website about the course. So super excited about that.
Yep.
We are getting closer and closer to it, and I've been working for the last 8 months, like every day to prepare for this day. And yeah, it's coming. It's very close.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Thank you guys so much for your time and efforts. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you. When you're here, guys, it's like the stream don't go that slow and you don't get that tired because you interact a bit, you code a bit. It's like fun, light. Everything is nice that way.
And I really like this doing it together.
Yeah.
Because
really
otherwise it feels like I'm alone in this room.
Talking also, like when doing together, it's good. Like for example, sometimes to brainstorm together to find okay the actual best way to approach it, and also the viewers see that. So I think
they
that's
see
also
different perspectives.
Yeah.
That's also nice. Yeah, we should definitely do a podcast.
Yeah, of course. I'm in.
Okay, guys. So by the way, I didn't provide the. Okay, so join us tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day of a challenge, the 4th day. And tomorrow we're going to take the application that Lucas built today for the driver side application. And we're going to connect it with our backend, with our AWS Amplify backend. We're going to start by connecting it. Then we're going to implement authentication there so the drivers can log in. And after that, we will start by fetching the orders, displaying them properly on the map, accepting the orders, and also updating the data in real time every time the driver moves towards his destination. So it's going to be a very interesting features and a very interesting live stream. And I'm going to see you tomorrow. At the same time, same place. You know it well already. Bro, someone is asking a very interesting question.
I won. I don't know. You decide. I said, like, okay, you can choose. There's 2 options: a dinner that I propose or a clown makeup that users propose. It depends whether you like how much you love your fans.
I'm gonna think about that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna think about an excuse about that. But actually, I didn't look at the time like till we started today's stream, and I was like, let me check.
Yeah, I won.
You
have 2 options, so maybe you can come up with something even better. I don't know, like take it. Do it.
Okay, so guys, I think we should give Lucas some time to rest. And I wish you good luck. I hope you enjoy this challenge. If you do, please support us with some likes and subscribe buttons. It's weird, but that actually helps us reach more developers and help more developers. And yeah, this is our goal with Not Just Development. So see you. Have a nice evening, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Right? Thank you,
Yep.
Lucas.
Bye, guys.
Bye.